Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Massmere here, and welcome in for what's kind of a bit of a late night stream for round 2 of Demonologist. I actually thankfully was able to get in and get a few hours of nap time in before I got live. And this time I'm being joined by, sorry, a little intergestion there. I was wondering what that noise was, and I forgot about I bought the cat earlier today. But either way, we're live this time with PhantomPryncess, who, as far as I know, this is gonna be her first time actually playing Demonologist. And I was kind of going through here, like, making sure my voice settings were set up and everything. So, testing. I'm hoping that... Testing? Okay. For some reason, like, when I was on my intro thing, I was trying to test my mic. It seemed like it wasn't working properly. Like, I was running her through her mic setup and everything. And I was like, wait a minute, my mic's not working. And my Windows... And my PC recently did a Windows update, which usually sucks for my mic and everything, for my GoXLR mixer. But they didn't like it messed anything up this time. So, basically, I was just trying to, like, kind of, like, help her, kind of, like, get things set up and all that. So this is definitely going to be interesting and everything. I'm actually going to go ahead and send her over the room code and all that. Let me kind of like get, like, once I actually make a room real quick. Create lobby, private. Alright, and hide lobby name, create. Let me go ahead and code to her real quick, and we're going to go ahead and get started. One sec, guys. So I'm really excited for this. Personally, I don't know what the set this is gonna be around. Everything's what we started later than planned. Originally, I was telling us, but light storm's probably gonna last like maybe like about probably like an hour or so. And the storm's still going on because I said earlier that because we had like thunder coming through like right at the tail end of the stream earlier that I was doing with him with the set as a MiG DV43. But yeah, it may just be me and Princess tonight, me and Phantom and all that. But who knows? All right, so let me see here. Kind of like go and get this code for her. 0 E 16. Should do it. Okay. Now we just gotta wait. Blessed, this is, I think, is gonna be funner. Yeah, I mean, kind of like I freaked me out. I was like, wait, someone's already in the, how's someone already in the lobby? Because I heard like on that, nom, nom, nom. I was like, and I forgot I bought the cat. Okay, so we're just gonna obviously make sure that the mic, like the mics and everything are good to go and all that. Is the cat getting fatter again? Where is that cat? Hey, welcome in, Kim. How you doing? All right, there's my cat. It's going pretty well. I'm actually about to be playing Phasma with someone who's never played it before, so I actually thought that PhantomPryncess, which, by the way, just to get her a quick thing real quick, guys. I appreciate it, Kim. I should go and get her a quick shout out real quick. This one. Like, I don't know if she's actually gonna be streaming at her end tonight. Oh, actually, she is live. Okay. All right. So yeah, I was wondering if she was gonna be streaming it, but whatever the case, so she's live at her end also. So anyways, that's her her Twitch. If you guys want to go and send her a follow real quick. If you want to watch from her perspective, I'm okay with that as well. That's the whole point of what this channel's about and everything, trying to like help out our own and such. And she's been following me for a little bit and everything, so obviously I want to like kind of like definitely like send you guys her way, because I know she'll definitely take care of you guys. She's good people. And also I know like for those who like Phasmophobia, I think that's like one of her primary games. She does play a lot of that. A graduation day from you graduate, or someone you know is graduating. Are you graduating from school, Kim, or something? Okay, there she is. Oh, awesomeness, Kim. That's great. Congratulations. Okay. So the first thing we're obviously going to want to do for... like, I heard her keyboard, so I'm assuming, like, her voice should be set up. There you are.
Am I set up?
Yeah, I can, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you're good to go. Alright, so the first thing you're obviously going to want to do is you spawn in with a male model. I know you're probably going to want to... because that's the thing, this game's got character customization. Yeah, of course, Kim. It's not a problem. We're gonna like go and take time like help you get your character set up and everything. It's not really gonna be like they don't have a whole lot, so kind of like run you through some things with this game first or whatever. Don't be daunted by the fact that because obviously there's like 3 monitors here. Don't be daunted by the fact that there's like the prices for stuff is actually pretty expensive because you actually get more money in this game compared to how much you get for stuff in Phasmo. Like I don't like I don't really like comparing the games trying to say, oh, this is better, that's better, but I love Phasmo as well, and if I know that's usually mostly what you play. Like the EMF itself is like 1100, but just from like ID and the Ghost by itself on easy, you get like 600 for that.
Okay.
Starting off, you only have 1 map available. You have to get like to level 3 just to be able to to get like the next map, which is Cyclone Street. But we've already got that unlocked. I've already got that unlocked at my end. And you have to get level 5 just to get medium difficulty. But considering like how some of the games are in this game, me and the guys have still been playing on easy anyway.
Okay.
So this over here for tools, or like this little menu over here, you want to like click over and go to customize character. And I'm gonna definitely say this: do not make the same mistake. Huh?
I got confused. What am I?
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was kind of talking. Okay.
How do I get into that one?
Oh, you talking about like the customized character menu, or just the thing, or just like the TV itself?
How to get into the TV itself?
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. You press the E button.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay. So, and then you'll use like the things up here. So tools, obviously, that's where you can buy your equipment and everything. But I'll have like as long as I don't die, where I got like a few little other things like the sandy pills and all that to supply myself. You got like your customized house thing. That's how I got my cat. And you can also like buy other places and everything. But obviously, what we'll do is customize character. So what you'll do there is you'll go down to like the little thing down there that says customize character. I'm gonna go and change out this suit. I was doing it as a joke thing earlier. Me and the guys are playing. Well, I'll do that after we all right. But yeah, but basically you want to like on this thing, whenever you do get money, if you want to like because the options are limited at the moment, but just don't make the same mistake I made, which you probably won't have to worry about it because it toggles the female automatically. But when I was first playing this, I got money to customize my character. I was buying clothes. I didn't look at the thing over there, realizing I was actually buying female clothes that I couldn't wear. So comical moment there. But yeah, you want to make sure you got it on the right tab for when you're buying clothes and everything. And then you just go into customize character, and you can go from there, like on getting your character fixed up and everything.
Can I not put hair on me?
Yeah,
so confused.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming starting off, but I'm gonna help you out with it. Don't worry, I got you. I mean, that's the thing. I'm still not even an expert at this game myself. I mean, let's go and switch on to my other input real quick. I forgot about that. There we go. All right, so I also need to reset my scare counter again. But yeah, pretty much, like the character customization isn't exactly. Oh shoot, yeah, I just saw that, Kim. The only other one we got open right now, Kim, is Cyclone Street, but I'm like a few levels away from the hospital. I was gonna wait until like I maybe got like at least 3 people or a full group before I even try the hospital.
Can I not put hair on my girl?
Yeah, okay. You go over to appearance.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's a slider thing. It's not. I mean, at least for guys, there's not a whole lot of options. But I've heard a lot of people say that the girl models in this game are actually really good looking and everything. Best thing is like, regardless of anything, it's pretty much that you have like a lot, like at least customization compared to Phasmo, and the customization here is better than what I played Forewarned also. Like, they don't have a huge amount of options, but I mean, it's still. There we go. Just want to set myself back in my usual clothes that I wear. Because I was just wearing the suit thing as like a joke earlier.
Okay, I have my character customized.
Okay, yeah, that works. Like I said, you know, once you do a few hunts and everything, like a few win a few rounds, you'll get like more customization options too. Because the thing is, like, how this game works is that you can do more than just ID the ghost. They have like a lot of the same ones from Phasmo, but they actually work differently. Like an example, the Omryu in this game, it doesn't have the whole thing about fire anymore. They actually switched that over to, I think, the which ghost does the full fire thing? Oh yeah, I might actually want to tell you about that too. Yeah, the tab. You also want to use the tab button on your keyboard. The tab words are hard. The tab key, and that opens your tablet. And it's actually easier to navigate than the journal in Phasmo. They give you like a little introduction, and they give you like a guide that basically explains the game, but you know, it's... And they have like daily quests here. Like for me right here, I got to put a nail through the heart of a voodoo doll, and I got to reach 0 sanity, and that gives you like a little bit extra money. And then the ghost, it tells you like all the ghosts here, and they have like, you know, the evidence tab where once you get evidence, it's still like 3 forms of evidence like in Phasmo. But like basically, I'm trying to figure out which one it was. I think it was, yeah, the whole thing about the fire actually goes to the muling. It's like if there's no fire around, it'll be aggressive. So the muling or myling, wherever, it has the fire thing now. And the Onryu, which originally had that, well, in this game it's weird because the Onryu will actually fall in love with you.
Oh.
So the Onryu, and this happened earlier on today's stream. This is the interesting thing with the Onryu. It was actually hilarious because actually, like, so the Onryu is actually a jealous ghost, and it actually even says in the thing that it will fall in love with a random player, and if it does, it will not hunt that player. But if anyone else is near that player, the Onryu will kill them. So it's basically like a yandere.
I feel like I'm gonna die a lot.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. It's, you know, Mac, he's had a few deaths. I've died twice. Deceptus, like, all he was doing was dying earlier today, but he also was like, was essentially trying to antagonize the ghost. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. You know, this actually, like I said, I mean, we've been having like a lot of fun with this. And it's definitely a learning curve, but I'm gonna basically like help you out with everything. Like I said, I'm not one of those players that's like, oh, well, you know, get good and all that. You know, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm having fun with the game, I want to make sure that if I can teach someone something else, so they're having fun with the game, that's what matters to me. I'm not gonna be one of those types like I saw like with some Phasmo groups where I randomly joined who were like, you know, very condescending and such. Just know that a lot of stuff in this game does work the same as it did in Phasmo to an extent, but there are also some things here that work differently. Like you'll see. I'm basically all right. Let me go ahead and get another EMF in case you want to use that. And I'm like, I think we should be fine on the flashlights. Or actually, let me check and see my menu right here. All right, we got 2 flashlights. Yeah. Okay. All right, and we're gonna go and get to the abandoned house. Like, Cyclone Street's a little bit bigger. And another thing about this game also is that in certain locations, you will like, you know, see like words that you can read, and they can actually, you know, because the game like is very heavy on like, you know, voice stuff. So sometimes if you see like a word somewhere, you can trigger events just by, you know, speaking the word back. Just watch it, because I mean, we haven't seen anything that actually try to kill us, but there definitely are a few good things that can definitely spook you.
Yeah, I apologize if I scream.
Hey, it's not a problem, trust me. That actually, I mean, that actually, I mean, I have gotten pretty loud when I've gotten spooked before. Like, not full on scream, but I actually, you know, jumped a few times earlier. And also, I just realized I still need to, I forgot, like, to get my scare counter reset. That won't take me long. I have this whole scare counter thing set up to my stream deck, so just gotta do that real quick. I'm also using like my heart rate monitor. So. Okay, there it goes. That's that. All right, so all you gotta do is just ready up. And another thing is that we never really seen like any kind of actual on-screen time limit in this, or basically like a countdown thing. But it does seem like the ghost actually takes its time on actually, you know, manifesting itself.
Okay, so where do I ready up to?
Okay, or the screen says it has the multiplayer thing. You just like push the E button and then.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay. Like I said, I will say this game definitely actually, at least to us, actually is like scarier than Phasmo, just because they have like a lot of different scares, like some that are unique to the map. And also, if you do like play this with other people and everything, keep in mind there are times that your character model may spawn in completely naked.
Okay.
It's happened to Mac a few times. And he actually spawned in like in the room earlier, not here, but like right in front of my cat, like, you know, just moon like completely out. I was like, okay then. All right. So tripod or whatever. Obviously, like how this is. It's a because like I said, like it's not like any like real like kind of timer like in regards to this getting in there. So you push like G to put it down. You can like rotate and everything. It's pretty like much more simplistic than Phasmo, and that's basically how your thing works. The only thing is these things don't have night vision for what we've seen, which is kind of stupid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's your tripod camera. Candles in this game, they like have the whole like basically sometimes you have like the little daily objective for that. No lighter needed. Just press the left mouse click, and so that's like much more simple. The easel, think of this like your ghostwriting book. The ghostwriting, like basically in the sense that the ghost paints something on this, that's your evidence for the easel. These are of course your sanity pills. Photo camera. What's cool about the camera in this one, from what we've seen, it's got unlimited photos, so you don't have to worry about them running out. Only things you can't really see like what the photos are, but there are like objectives for like optional objectives for like getting the ghost and everything, taking a picture of it and stuff like that. This thing right here is weird. It took me a while to actually kind of understand this. This is kind of like the dots projector. You basically put this down, and then like you watch on the camera or stay in the room and keep an eye out, and it'll manifest like a full model of the ghost, like up above it, like when it shows up. So this is called your ESG. This right here is your spirit box. Works the same way in Phasmo to an extent, but you basically hold like the left mouse click or like left mouse button, and it'll like pull up to you, and then like you can just speak into it. I think like we haven't really tested all the phrases. I don't know what all the phrases are, but I think like things like how did you die and how old are you and stuff like that should definitely work. I think I've only got like the ghost to talk like I think once, but Mac's pretty good about getting his attention. This thing we call it, and this is like definitely our pun we got for it. We call this the compass, though it's actually like just like a ectoplasm thing, because you use this thing right here to look around the environment, and you'll see like little like white splotches on the wall. That's why we call it the compass. Like random raunchy joke, but yeah. So basically, you basically would look for like little like splotches on the wall with this. That's your flashlight, of course. UV. Basically work, how you yeah. I got 2 of them there, so you can go ahead and grab one of them. We don't know if there's any strong flashlight, but these do kind of get the job done to an extent. Now this is like may look really weird, but this is your EMF. It looks very different compared to Phasmo. We don't even know why there's a cockroach on it. It's strange, but it works basically the same way. But it actually gives you a number right there that'll light up like to 1 through 5. And it'll have like the meter right there. It'll make like a beeping noise. So think like Phasmo, just weird, but with a couple watches and a random walking roach. That we notice that when you stop, the roach stops. When you walk, the roach walks. Okay. And also, shoot, I ain't got one. I don't think. Yeah, I think Mac is one actually that supplied the crucifixes. We don't have any on this, so it comes down to it. That's a ghost that actually, because there's one particular ghost, the Abaddon, that won't hunt. That has a strong chance to ignore players that they're holding a crucifix. So there's if you look at the ghost menu, you see like a lot of the ones that are in Phasmo, they actually have been completely changed up. Like the demon in this one, well, what its perk was originally, the whole thing where it can hunt at any time, well, that now belongs to the Revenant. And unfortunately, we have yet to actually, I think, win around against the Revenant, because they've actually got this whole thing where, while I think the demon had like a slight chance to hunt you at any sanity level, the Revenant apparently it's actually just got like a very good chance, like just if you go in there, it's just gonna show up and just kill you. So we really feel like they need to nerf the Revenant. The demon, however, it said that it usually is calm, and as long as you don't piss it off, like it likely won't hunt you. So they have like a bunch of ghosts. They haven't really gotten anything in it yet, like anything for it yet, like the Boogie. There's the Guipo, Boogie, the Wraith is in this, but it has like no information on it whatsoever. So the Wraith is like, as far as I know, the Wraith can teleport. But yeah, the Ghoul, that's an interesting one, which we thankfully haven't got killed by a special ability. So the Ghoul, as it says here, the Ghoul is known as a ghost who listens to the conversation between people. The words you choose are important to it. Strengths, they can get angry and hunt if you swear. It'll be calmer if you don't talk too much. So if you cuss, it actually can come after you.
Well, I'm screwed then.
That's the joke we made. Me and Mac, one point, one point we were playing, we knew it was a ghoul, and we were like doing our best to like just not even talk at all because we were scared of making it mad.
All I ever do is swear, man.
Yeah, well, as long as it's a ghoul, we'll be fine. So anyways, I'll let you like choose whatever you want to like try out first. That's usually how me and the guys do it. We designate whatever to whatever.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt this EMF.
Yeah, that's the reason I bought a second one earlier. For the sake of like, you know, because the Septus was walking around with one. I was like, well, I want to do something else because Oh, that's my alarm. I was like, wait, why am I here? Why do I hear music in the background? But that was my alarm. I was like, I already woke up. Hold on a sec, guys. Let me turn my alarm off. I was like, what is this blasphemy? Let me go and turn off this alarm. We'll get started. Like I said, you know, basically me and the guys, when we play this, it's like all about the fun and everything. You know, we don't care, but like, you know, basically I've seen people be like very judgmental of others because they don't play a game that well or whatever. You know, that's the thing, you know, just like if the Septus or Mac was in here, they'd be trying to like teach you as well. They wouldn't be like, you know, saying, oh, get good or stuff like that. You know, so don't worry about like if you die or anything. One other thing we will go over real quick is this. So there's more to just IDing the ghost. Also, they got like weird names like Habiba Lara. So as you can see right here, even if someone's next to you, it will respond. That basically says it responds to everyone. So once we ID the ghost, which keep in mind, once you feel like, you know, you've got like your choice for a ghost in it, be if it's a guess or if it's actually what you really feel is the ghost, you can't change it, unfortunately. So the ghost like decision will be locked in once you like decide which one you think it is, or just taking a guess if you can't really find evidence. And once you do that, there's these optional objectives, which is like, you know, getting a picture, like getting like, you know, this human silhouette using the ectoplasmic glass. So basically using like little, like the compass, as we've called it, you'll be looking for like an actual, like a white silhouette of someone sitting down. And the salt bags, there's like 3 of the salt bags you have to find around the environment. And then they have like, you know, ghost orbs in this game. They're not like you just like usually like can pick them up like on the camera, like in Phasmo. Like ghost orbs probably aren't actually evidence in this game. They're optional objectives. So you basically like go around and actually literally try to catch them using the E button, like literally grab them. And once you do that, we get to the exorcist phase. And where we have to find 5 missing fingers and place them in the ritual area in the basement. And once you do that, if you can do all this, it's extra money. So you don't necessarily have to do the exorcism. You can just ID the ghost if you want. And like for us, it's been like a payday of about like $600 just for IDing the ghost. And you still get about 30 experience and everything. But doing the optional objectives does help. So you don't like level up right away in this. They do definitely make you earn the levels. Whatever the case. All right, so let me go and get my flashlight. Make sure I got everything. No, I'm being right here, like giving all the sage like advice. I'm gonna go in here and be the first one to get killed for some reason.
Oh, if you die, I'm screwed. Just so.
Now, me and Mac have had a rule. Like, if we go in there and we die like immediately, like 2 times, like Mac was killed on the previous stream of this, and I was like, Revenant. That was a Revenant. Wait, how quickly he died, and I got it right without even getting any evidence. All right.
So when you make when you go to figure out the ghost or put in the ghost, where do I do that from?
Okay, that'll be if you push you push tab. Ghost is where it gives you information on the ghosts, obviously, and it tells you what evidence there is, and you would just go to evidence and click it in.
Okay.
Yeah. But all I'm gonna say is that let's just hope we're not dealing with a Revenant, because if that's the case or whatever, like we're gonna have a really bad day, because the Revenant is like, they actually literally made the Revenant in our view the worst one in this game.
So if you die, can I like not hear you anymore?
Oh, they've got it, like when we've died or whatever, you know, we actually can hear each other just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, the Sebs was having a full-on conversation with us earlier. If anything, you'll actually show up on the outside camera, like outside the, you won't show up, I think, on the cameras on the inside, but you'll show up on the outside camera on the, tent. Yeah, so welcome into the abandoned house.
I'm gonna definitely get fucking scared here in a minute.
Yeah, that's the thing. Be ready, because, this house has its own, like, set of scares. Like, actual scripted scares and everything.
Do I have the EMF on?
Yeah, it's on by default. Alright, so come over here real quick. You see this right here? Alright.
I don't want to play with you.
Do you want to play ball with me? Alright, just watch. See?
Oh.
This is something that you can do in this game. If you see text, you can read it and it can like do things. Just make sure you watch where you do it, especially this picture in here.
Do things just pop up in your face? Is that a thing? Do the ghosts just pop up in your face?
Okay, I'm gonna go and say this. I'm gonna read this text. Just stand right here. Brace yourself. It's not gonna come at you. Just be ready. Magna. Now it's not doing it. Magna. Oh, now it doesn't want to do it for me. Magna. As you can see, the that was an actual ghost, but like that's one of the scripted ones. Now I'm gonna go and stay right here. This room right here is gonna be the main one you're gonna hate. The dress room, I hate this room because she comes out of that dress at times.
Oh god. God, fuck.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh yeah, that wasn't her. That was Sadako, as we call her, because she basically looks just like the girl from The Ring. And you're gonna learn to hate her because she has a habit of like running down the hallway on all fours.
I love it.
Yeah, this game is very much about atmosphere. All right, that constantly happens to us. Yeah, it's like these are just like scripted scares that'll happen that aren't completely harmless.
So like it doesn't attack you or anything, like.
Yeah, this stuff doesn't. You'll usually like you'll know that the ghosts attack you because it's gonna do just like in Phasmo. This door right here will close. The problem is what we've learned is that in this game there are no hiding spots, so you have to just run and hope for the best with the ghost. Which is obviously, I mean, you just have to find like places where you can loop it, of course. All right, so far I'm not getting anything on the EMF. That sound loves to play when I'm at. Yeah. We found that sound is harmless, but still, it's very unsettling when it plays. All right, let's go and check the kitchen. All right, there's the tarot cards. Not touching those. At least the light didn't blow on me that time. I have a habit of the lights blowing. I'm right here. So we should be at least getting some kind of reading. I'm thinking it may be back in the library. Usually a lot of stuff tends to happen in this room as well. Whenever, like, you know, that's the room. Downstairs, in this one, you're never really going to find, like, evidence downstairs. That's where the ritual room is. We never really had, like, actual evidence, like, show up down there. Like, the ghost has actually spooked Mac a few times there, but... We got 2.
What? Oh.
4. It's in... Yeah, it's in the library. Alright, let me go ahead and set up shop real quick. Okay. Turn this on. Like I said, the problem is... Yeah, it's been very active in here. Wow.
So do I put this down?
What, down? EMF?
Yeah.
Nah.
Or do I keep that in my hand?
Yeah, definitely keep it, because, like, the ghosts, like, you know, do, like, wandering in this game. Like, so I just put, like, a tripod camera down. We just gotta go back and get, like, the, ESG and the, easel. And this also kind of, like, of course, like, we'll see, like, you know, exactly how our sanity looks here. Because if we already had, like, a pretty big dip to our sanity just from throwing stuff, I mean, it might be a sign of poltergeist, but obviously it's way too early to tell. Like, for us, what we've seen, like, I think is, like, you know, tends to be used, like, is based, like, the most dangerous ghost in this game is the, Revenant is, like, top of the list. Demon can be bad. We never actually really been killed by the demon. Like I said, it's just, like, you make it mad. That's, like, you just gotta, like, just basically watch what you say. Like, we were telling, like, Deceptus earlier, my bad demon. He was in there intentionally trying to make it mad. And he ended up getting killed, but it wasn't a demon in the end, but forgot what kind of ghost it was. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put my EMF down here. I'm basically gonna take the ESG and the easel in. And we're gonna pretty much just drop it off in there and all that. Like I said, you know, it says if someone is next to you, it will respond. So if you want, You could just like do like UV, because I'm not gonna like tell you like do the spirit box right yet, since I know you're like still trying to get the hang of the game. And that can definitely be a spooky experience starting off.
Okay.
Yeah, so the UV basically you don't have to turn it off or on. It's on by default, and you basically just of course like hold it towards like a light switch or a door. Our sanity was still okay, but again, if it's a revenant, then it's not gonna care. Probably shouldn't say that, but I mean, it's basically just warning you in case that's what we deal with. Alright. I'm having a feeling it's probably going to be active against when we're actually in here. Alright, let me put that there. Alright, ESG. Something just moved. Something that just got thrown or whatever. Okay. Alright, I just saw your breath. We've got freezing temps.
Yeah. Okay. So do you put that in evidence now?
Yeah, let's wait till we always usually try to wait till we get outside just in case, so we don't get spawn killed by jump by a ghost while we're in a menu. It's mainly just like a lot of the ghosts probably wouldn't do that, but again, Revenant. And also, fair warning when you're playing with me or whatever. Apparently, I'm the one that just has a habit of like light switches blowing on him when he tries to like turn on a light. So just be ready for that. Like.
Do what?
Okay, so you can in this game, the power like the fuse. There's no fuse system where you have to like turn the fuses on or whatever. Or there's nothing like that. But there's a chance like that if you try to turn on a light switch, the whole bulb will just blow.
Oh, okay.
And earlier today, I think I had happened like 2 or 3 times in a row. It's a constant thing with me for some reason. We don't know if it's because like we just turn on too many lights in the house, but it's supposed to be like a low chance on this difficulty setting. Okay, I just saw a glimpse of it right there when I walked in. We got ESG. Right when we were walking, I kind of saw a very quick glimpse of the ghost.
So we have freezing temps and ESG.
Yep. And with that,
So
it's either a Jin or a Raiju.
Okay.
And it just closed the door. So for this, and of course I always do a process elimination right here. So ectoplasm is still possible. Spirit box is off the table, so you don't have to worry about that. Easel's not going to happen, nor is fingerprints. So we got to get EMF level 5 or ectoplasm stains. Now the Jinn in this one is known to be more active than other ghosts. It has been observed that they're more active if someone's nearby. Because it's very active, ghost is prone to hunting. Because it's very active, it reveals itself quickly. But the Raiju, which we got one of those when we played this earlier today, I believe. Raiju is a ghost known to draw strength of solitude. Being alone may mean that you are easier to prey for. Raijus interact less when in a group. Lonely targets are very good prey for them. That's their strengths. Weakness, traveling impacts will make the Raiju more passive. So here's the thing. You obviously look at the ghost's behavior, and I'm thinking it maybe a Jin, because you notice that it really started acting out when he went in there. But if we were in a group, I feel like a Raiju probably wouldn't be showing out like that.
Okay.
I mean, I may be wrong, but obviously we want to at least try to get that last bit of evidence. So it's gonna be either EMF level 5. I was getting up to 4, and that was it. And
Yeah.
So I'm gonna at least I'm gonna get this. Okay. Now the good news is that as far as I know, these. I mean, I don't really know the hunting thresholds of these ghosts, but I don't think these are ghosts that can hunt you at any time. Now the ghoul, we know for a fact. I mean, we haven't actually tested. It hasn't actually come true to us yet. But the ghoul apparently is all you gotta do is just cuss once in front of it. It doesn't care about your sanity. It's coming after you. All right. And we think that the Iblis, it might have got what the Diogen usually has in Phasma, where it's it can come after you regardless of just pointed out because it was one of the new ghosts. Because it says right here, Iblis is known to be the type of ghost that can sense and see where its prey is even from a distance. If you are close enough to the Iblis, you can hear it use words that other ghosts won't. If it decides to hunt, it may be impossible to escape as it knows your location. It moves more slowly if it is close to its target. It's like a Diogen. The Diogen in this one, they are known to have no interest in anything other than the prey in their sight. So the Diogen's like a Banshee in this. So they mix up a lot of what the ghosts do in Phasmo. They use the same ghosts, but they mixed up what each of them does. Like I said, the Revenant has the Demon's perks. The The poltergeist stayed relatively the same. It's still the whole thing, like, you know, if it throws stuff, it'll drain sanity. And the BA still has the whole thing where, like, it has the age system and all that. But yes, I'd, like, really, like, you know, just kind of make sure that, you know, kind of, like, you know what each ghost does, because some of them will do completely different things what they did in Phasmo. Alright. Okay, at least I don't have to worry about, like, anything that time. Like, blowing. See, the moment I try to walk in... Okay, alright, I got it. This is what I was talking about, if you can see it right here on my compass. Don't know if you can see that.
What? I see like a little smoke thingy.
Okay, put out...
turning, I can't.
Okay, put down your EMF. I'm gonna come and show you how to use this real quick, because since we got it right here. Alright, just, alright, now, I'm gonna drop this. Alright, now pick that up. Alright, now, what you'll do is, like, hold down the left mouse click and point it at this right here. You should, like, see something on this little, like, you know, the side of the bookshelf right there.
Oh, yes.
That's why we call it the compass.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, but either way, we are dealing with a, let's go ahead and do this real quick. It's a Raiju.
I don't...
Alright, yeah. As you can see, the sound design in this game... I swear that ghost is following us. We're good, though, I think.
It sounds like it. I'm like, I don't fully know my way out of here.
Yeah, it's...
Okay.
Alright, there you go. So the good news is, what we always see as a good thing is when the ghost is at the back of the house, because we don't have to pass that room any more than we have to. That also didn't mean that the ghost...
What the hell did it just say to us?
It was doing some kind of weird singing thing. The ghosts in this game can be really weird. Like, there's been times where Mac has said, like, you cannot see see things if you are not dead or something like that. They say random stuff. The voice design in this game is actually really good. I mean, Phasmo's great, but they really, like, have, like, some pretty, some stuff that makes you feel really unsettled in this with the voices. Okay. So, we're definitely dealing with a, Raiju.
So that was ectoplasm stains?
Yeah. Like I said, we call it the compass for a reason, but that's ectoplasm. And also, keep in mind how I showed you how that works. That's how the optional objective works as well. Sitting human silhouette using the ectoplasm glass, you want us to find something that's, like, you know, white colored, you know, using the in it'll be like, and like on the other map on Cyclone Street, you got, sometimes you have to find, like, the human silhouette, but also, like, the time of the ghost's death. And the time of the ghost's death is actually very crucial, because that's part of the exorcism process on Cyclone Street, where you have to, like, set all the hanging clocks on Cyclone Street to the time of the ghost's death. But we have yet to actually do that. But this one actually isn't as bad as it sounds. Exorcise the ghost. Find Hireba Laba's 5 missing fingers and place them in the ritual area in the basement. That's not actually as hard as it sounds. But, because there's going to be 3 salt bags, and we got to collect the ghost orbs and the ectoplasma glass. So I say, like, just to be safe, go ahead and take, like, a sandy pill.
So am I good to lock in?
Yeah, I mean, we know what it is. Yeah, just lock in Raiju. So, because things, once you have it locked in, you can't change it, but we know exactly what it is. So, whatever the case, as long as we can get out of here, that's gonna be like, you know, $600. That's gonna be like $600 right there. All right, now look and see. You see right here, the ghost orb is like on the thing right here. It looks really weird. Just like a flying, like, you know, donut hole or something. Like, it actually went to the room. So you'll see, like, you know, the ghost orb here. So it looks vastly different from Phasmo. And as I said, like, you know, okay, now let's make sure I can't see the ghost orbs. But yeah, ghost orbs in this game, like I said, are not a form of evidence. It's something you collect, you know, when you see them flying around. There's, like, I think, like, 3 of them. It looks like, yeah, see, it looks really weird here, but on the inside, it actually looks more realistic. So we gotta find 3, we gotta catch 3 of the 3 of the ghost orbs, and we have to find 3 salt bags, and then, like, you know, find the sitting human silhouette using the ectoplasma glass. So, if you see a ghost orb flying at you, just push the E button. Let's just make sure you take your, yeah, there you go. See, now that okay, that explains things right there. Because I thought like it was more active when we were in there, but it's been throwing stuff around. Okay, it's actually very active right now. That's the one thing I don't like about this game, that they don't, aside from the Revenant being like, you know, definitely needs some nerfing, is the fact that they don't have like a system in here where you can like see like the levels of everything, like an actual grid. But I am seeing like a salt bag in there. So another thing is that one thing that's really nice about this is that when you have like something you can collect, it'll actually, you know, show up flashing on the map. What that thing right there flashing under the easel is, that's a salt bag. And see, and you just saw the ghost right there pop up on the ESG. So yeah, the ESG thing, it's that did like a blink and you'll miss it moment. But we should be all right. I don't think that this ghost actually can hunt at high thresholds. Plus, the thing is like one, it basically, you know, hunts. We have to be apart, you know, for it to hunt. Be more likely to hunt. Yeah, it says lonely targets are very good prey for them. All right, because me and Mac usually like, you know, we just like, you know, run off on our own, like go collect everything. But obviously, you know, I'm not gonna make you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, especially with a ghost like this and everything. So whenever you're ready, you know, we'll just go back in there and collect everything.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
Like I said, the game definitely is like atmospheric-wise, it definitely, I feel like it's got like a lot more going for it compared to Phasmo. Phasmo definitely has atmosphere, but another thing about this game is just like the scares themselves. Yeah, and you haven't actually seen like, you know, some of the worst ones.
Thank you for the follow, Ashton.
All right, let me go and get these. All right, that's one.
Wait, what is it you told me to do again?
Okay, don't worry, the ghost horse can't hurt you. When it comes at you, press E.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
That should have been all of them. Wait, hold. Gotcha. Ah, shoot. Come back here. Okay. That's one objective. Alright, now... just show you what this looks like. Never mind. Alright, so, yeah, so there's a salt bag. It's just like these little, you know, bags like this.
So do I pick... Okay.
Yeah, I just want to got that one. Yeah, let's just go and just try to get, because this ghost ain't happy that we're in there. I hate this room. I don't know what that was, but I'm not staying in this room too longer than I need to, because I hate this room. That wedding dress has got me way too many times. Also, just to kind of show you this for future reference, come over here real quick. Alright, now, I promise you it's not going to be anything like jump scare. Just say the name here. I promise it's not a jump scare.
I can't read the name. Victoria? Victoria?
Yeah, it opens up, like, there's, like, more stuff you can do back here. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But you can open up, like, a little more of the house like that. Surprisingly, the ghost hasn't been, like, really active in the hallway, because the ghost loves messing around with the hallway on this map.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay, alright, here's another salt bag. I'll let you get this one. Okay, now we just gotta find one more. Well?
No, what the fuck was that?
That was the running kid. There's a child that'll sometimes run through the hallway right there. And also, there's Beauregard. I introduced you to Beauregard.
I already found him.
Yeah, he's harmless. He doesn't do anything. It's just there to just spook you. Alright, check the basement. And don't worry, we never had anything bad happen down here, but it is pretty spooky. And we're gonna have to come down here anyway when it's time for the exorcism. I'm just checking to see if there's a salt bag anywhere. Which there isn't, which is concerning. Yeah, we got one more bag we need. You know, I was supposed to be doing this anyway. I forgot I was supposed to be, like, looking for the ghost with the ectoplasma glass. Alright, I'm not seeing assault bags down here. I'm not gonna touch any more lights where we're considering the fact it seems like almost every time I touch one, pop. It just... You know, I just thought about it. There's one more room I hadn't checked. I bet you it's probably gonna be in here. We gotta go back out here. Okay, there it is. There's that. Okay, there's only so many more places that the human silhouette can be. Oh, actually, apparently I already found it, because now the fingers are showing up. I didn't know I found the silhouette. Okay. So just to show you what you're looking for here, look on the thing right there. These are the human fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've also, like, I also don't do it here because, you know, because we definitely want to lose it. We found out that when you throw them, like, you toss them down, it flops in a very weird way. That makes us wonder if it's actually a finger.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Now we just gotta find, like, you know, 4 more of them. Let's see. I'm gonna go and put down my ectoplasma glass because I don't need it now. That way I can at least hold 2 fingers. Alright, does another finger. Alright, I'm gonna at least try to find 1 more or whatever before we, Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and go down and, put these in there. Okay.
Remy, stop.
Huh?
My dog is trying to get up in my lap right now.
Okay, so what you'll do is, like, you'll go with this and push the E button.
Okay.
Alright, now we need 3 more. Which I'm pretty sure we'll definitely be able to find them and everything. Because sometimes they'll, like, 2 will spawn in a room. Alright, here's another. Alright. So now we just need 2 more. Let's go and check back in here. 1 more, like, inside this room here. I just told you so. I don't know why that happens to me constantly. Like, it seems like I just had the worst luck with light bulbs.
Yeah, apparently you're not allowed to turn them on.
Just wait for it. Okay, that one wouldn't behave itself.
Right.
And it's supposed to be a rare chance of it happening, but with me it's frequent. But some other Jettas they have, that, like, because the game does have a bit of lore. Alright, there's another finger right here. This game does have some lore to it. And there's the last one. Okay, we're good to go. Like, you can find, like, little, like, you know, something called a lost note. And so far we've seen one that explains some backstory behind the wedding dress and why it's haunted. But there's another one that we got earlier that I didn't actually read because so much stuff was going on in the house that we were like, I was like, oh shoot, I was like, I don't even want to try to read all this. But it was like another lore entry I hadn't read yet, but it's like a lot on one note paper. And it's like, okay, they want me to read this, knowing dang well this ghost could probably hunt me at any time. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you stand back so you don't get spooked by this. Alright, and done.
Run or anything, or like what happened?
What'd you say?
I was like, do we need to like run away?
Oh no, the ghost is done. We just exercised it.
Okay.
No, yeah, the job's complete.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can just go and get on out of here. So we pretty much cleared the board. We did all the optional objectives. We exercised the ghost, and we of course identified the ghost correctly. So you should get a pretty good first payday for this.
Okay.
I know you definitely probably wouldn't do this, but I've tested this because I was having to do, like on my second stream of this, I was trying to get leveled up to where I could get Cyclone Street unlocked. You do get more money if you play solo. Like, if you're playing solo, you get like 900. Yeah.
I won't even play Phasma by myself.
Yeah. But just like to confirm it, I mean, we don't necessarily have to go, obviously we know we did everything. But, you know, for future reference, like, you know, if you got like someone else you're playing with or whatever, you can go through this, like if you need to make sure that we've done something, but I just see the board's been cleared. And we've never actually really said the ghost's name in this, because it seems like the ghost is usually just mad anyway. But yeah. So whenever you finish up a job, all you gotta do is like go out here to the car. Make sure the team's with you. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. Like, it's just there with me since living players are not in the area. And that was 1,450 for me.
How do I tell? Oh, yeah, it was 14. Yeah.
Yeah, and that got me halfway to level 9. So once I get like 2 more levels or 2.5 more levels, I'll be able to unlock the hospital. Me and the guys, like I said, we made it, you know, certainty that we're not going to go there unless we have like a full team. Or not a full team, or at least 3 people. And there's like another map that's coming, you know, which is the Kurosawa house, but we don't obviously know anything about that. But I gotta get to level 10 just to unlock the hospital. But yeah, you at least you can say like your very first like, you know, job in this and everything was successful.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing I was actually concerned about was, okay, it's gonna look really bad if like we get a revenant, and I'm right here trying to like, you know, teach you how to play this, and we get a revenant. It's gonna make me look really stupid because the revenants do not play around in this game. Like I said, like the demons in Phasmo, they had a rare chance of hunting you at any time, but the revenants are just like, welcome in, Red Wolf. Yeah, the revenants in this one, they don't care. It seems like what we've seen is like, it's just they don't have like a rare chance. They'll just hunt you whenever they feel like it. Whatever the case, I'm gonna go and actually, I may actually save my money a little bit more, because that's the, you also can sell like your equipment in this as well. I think you get about like half back of what you sold it for, or about what you purchased it for. The only thing about it is that crucifixes, they don't have like a 2-time system or 2 or 3 times to them before they use that. They only have like a 1-time thing, but they definitely like, you know, saved me and Mac like, you know, quite like a few times. When we were playing earlier, there was one time the ghost was coming after me, I think, and I think like Mac was in its path. So probably if like, you know, Mac wouldn't have been there, the ghost would have killed me. PhantomPryncess, I was just like, yeah, Red, I was just walking her through her first time playing Demonologist, and thankfully, you know, she actually, you know, managed to have like a successful hunt. I would say it was because of me, but I know it's primarily because we didn't encounter a revenant, because if that would have been the case,
I was worried if you die, I'm gonna be screwed because I'm gonna be so confused.
But I mean, if I died, I was like, okay, like I was like, honestly, I wouldn't even blame her, like if she didn't want to go back in that house, because like I said, when Mac got killed by the Revenant, like the first time on Cyclone Street, it basically killed him right at the door. It was one of those yeah, Red, we actually got Cookie earlier, and the hilarious thing about this cat is that every time it eats, it gets fatter.
Could do.
Yeah, like we noticed that, like, 'cause, you know, Amber pointed out, like, did the cat, like Amber was pointing out, like, was the cat getting bigger and everything? And sure enough, it was. So yeah, the cat actually does get.
It's just like a pet cat.
Yeah, it was $6,000, over $6,000, but it was worth it. Yeah, I purchased it and everything. That's thing, like, you can customize your home. You can customize a safe house, like, you know, you can get like a radio, a soccer ball, which like for some reason like one of the most, like probably the most expensive thing aside from the cat. You can get a table, couch, a refrigerator, which we found out earlier. The refrigerator can actually glitch you if you like try to close like the door of it, like when you're near the refrigerator. Me and Mac and the Status all got stuck in the refrigerator earlier today. But you also can like do real estate, because currently we got the old house, and then like when you get 9,000, you could buy a pub, and then like afterwards you can buy a lighthouse, and they got like, you know, 2 more maps coming later on. So eventually I'm gonna get the pub. And also there's
funny because when we were playing the Phasmo there the other night, me and my friends, we were talking about how we wish we could buy pets in Phasmo.
Yeah, this is the only one you can get.
Buy them in here.
Yeah, this is the only one you can get. It's like 6,000, but it's worth it because it just basically, you know, Cookie just basically right here just goes around. That's what my chat, like, you know, decided we were gonna officially name him when I got the cat. So the cat's name is Cookie. Basically, he just goes around and does his own thing. When he goes and eats, like, you know, he actually gets chubbier. And then when you, like, come back from a map, he, like, you know, it's actually bigger. So, yeah, you know, you got pets in this. You got character customization. And all that. Like I said, it definitely does some things that Phasmo doesn't do. But obviously, Phasmo's got thing it does that, you know, this game doesn't do either. Like I said, I compare them in the sense of, like, what each of them does in regards to aesthetics and things. Also, for some reason, me and, there's an actual finger in here, too. We never really noticed until we, like, found the fingers on the map, but there's, like, a severed finger right here on the sink. And also, I'm gonna show you something else real quick. You just stand at the door, so that way you don't get spooked by it.
Okay.
You just stand right here at the bathroom door. Don't worry, it's not gonna be anything bad. It's not gonna kill you or anything. So yeah, there's a word. There's a word right here on the tub. Banshee. Hang on a sec. Banshee. Why is it not working? I'm trying to show people something here. Banshee. So yeah, the game is full of things. Yeah, this game is full of things where you can just like, you know, if you see words, you can say the words. And sometimes there'll be a jump scare. Sometimes they'll open up more of a house or something. But they're usually just for fun. They don't want to actually hurt you. The only thing I don't like about this place, I did not buy this painting, and I would do anything to just burn it.
What painting?
Right here.
Yeah.
I told the guys, I was like,
like
you know,
that.
I told them, I was like, I swear, if this thing ever, if actually this is like in something like, you know, it's like foreshadowing that we're gonna see a ghost like this. I mean, this game's got impish little demons. It's got like a weird, like, you know, fat, like, you know, white demon that walks around with like, you know, with you know, nipple tassels, like, you know, hanging from his chest and everything. We've seen like we've seen some crazy looking monsters in this. But if that thing spawned, I probably wouldn't actually. Red, I mean, if you think that painting's beautiful, I mean, yeah, in some ways it is or whatever. But if I see that thing coming at me, I'm not gonna see it as beautiful. I'm gonna see it as like nightmare fuel. Okay.
Oh, exactly.
So Cyclone Street, we're gonna like, you know, we may try that out like, you know, at some point or whatever. But Abandoned House, we're gonna go and go back there again. Just because Cyclone Street's like a 2-story thing. I know you're still trying to get used to the game. I mean, Cyclone Street's definitely fun. But, like I said, we're just gonna kind of, like, wait on that for a bit. Like, once I get, like, enough money, I may go and get a crucifix, because Mac is the one that usually has the crucifixes.
Can't afford to buy a crucifix.
Yeah, it's, like, the most expensive thing. It's, like, 2,000. Like, I'm only, like, about, like, I'm less than 300 away from it. But, that's the thing, like, the stuff in this game is expensive, but also, like, you know, we're playing on easy. But I told Matt, I was like, you know, until they actually get this game a little more balanced, I don't think I'm ready to go to, medium just yet.
Yeah, this is they're still, like, developing or something, this game, aren't they?
It's in early access, yeah.
Or is it done? Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's definitely been making the rounds, like, a lot of people are playing it and everything, because, it, like I said, you can kind of just tell with it that it has, like, a more creepy atmosphere than, Phasmo and all that. And it's definitely, like, you know, like, just the scares themselves. I mean, just... Because Phasmo, like, you know, the scares are limited to the ghost itself and what it can do, like, this generic stuff around each map, like, messing with the water and stuff like that. But in this one, each map, like, they were seeing has, like, you know, their own unique, you know, scares to them. Alright, but you can take your time on whatever you're doing or whatever. I basically got everything readied up. But you just, like, take your time. Actually, I was like, I'm ready up. Forgets to, like, load up the other stuff he needs, like, you know, for his equipment. Yeah, right. When you're on a higher difficulty, you get more points and more money, but the ghost is also more of a pain. That's obviously, you know, with the territory, but our thing is that we already have, like, enough trouble with, like, some of the ghosts on this difficulty, well, specifically the Revenant, but I think it's just because the Revenant needs to be nerfed. Like, heavily.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, I'm just loading my stuff in. I thought I was ready, but I forgot, like, to get this stuff loaded. Because there will be objectives for getting, like, a picture of the ghost, which actually is easier, but also a bit more scary in this game. Because originally in Phasmo, it's like, okay, you know, if you have, like, you get a picture of a ghost, you have to wait for it to spawn. This one, the ghost will start, you know, periodically popping in more, without actually hunting you. Like, once you get to the objective. Alright, so this one we gotta collect the salt bags, read the lost note, and throw the dead rats in the boiler.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 3 rats we'll have to find, and we put them inside. Like when it says boiler, not like a boiler room thing, but an actual cauldron. Okay, I'm gonna go and get this again, and I'll get the EMF at my end as well. And we are dealing with, God dang it, it's Siobhan again. Siobhan. like we're gonna be saying his name anyway, but yes, Shilbon Whitaker. And it's one that answers when we're alone. Great.
Oh no.
Right. I remember, like, when I first played this, though, like, I decided I was just gonna go in just, like, you know, just in my skivvies, so I went in my underwear, because you actually can do that in this game. Okay. I'm trying to remember if I've ever actually seen this weird jar right here before.
I don't recall seeing it. Oh no.
Oh, that was just me. Okay, nothing here so far. Like I said, it seems like we've noticed that. I mean, I think there have been times where we have gotten like readings from the ghost pretty quickly, but usually it seems like it takes the ghost time to actually get itself warmed up or get itself, you know, going.
Yeah.
Okay, don't know if that happened to you or not.
What?
Okay, yeah, so Mac was, because it happened to me earlier, like, sometimes your vision will distort and you hear, like, weird sounds and everything. That just happened to me. That's where I kind of, like, just stop right there for a sec. Oh, boy.
What? Oh, okay.
Like I said, just watch that dress. That dress is probably the worst thing about this house.
It just happened to me. My vision
Two.
just completely distorted. Oh, look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the crucible. Oh, well.
We got twos.
I don't like the freaking crosses.
Okay, it's a steady 2 right here. I think it's gonna be this. Oh, yep, this is it.
Okay.
We're good, I think.
Okay.
I hope we are.
I just got up to 4.
Okay.
I got up to 4.
Okay, let's go. Alright, it's pretty active in that little spot. Let's go ahead and get back out first, because I'm kind of concerned. Yeah, that jumped up really quickly out of nowhere. I don't know, it's just usually whenever like we get like, you know, really quick spikes like that, I get worried because I think that's actually something that I believe happened, like, you know, when Matt got hunted by the Revenant. And are Sandy's still good for the most part?
Yeah.
Because there are like some in this game that will like just deck your sanity. Okay, hold up. It was messing with the door. I was saying, you know, maybe bring the UV in if you want to. I mean, it's your call what you want to do, but since it did mess with the door and everything, there could be handprints. I'm gonna run back in real quick and go and put this stuff down. Probably gonna regret it because it said when you're alone, but I'll be right back. Hopefully. I'll try. No. No, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 No, 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 no.
What the fuck just happened?
My vision distorted and it played this weird piano stinger. Like this random piano like started playing and I was gone afterwards. Somehow how am I saying to get higher from that? I don't know. Otherwise, I could swear my sanity got higher. Alright. Whatever the case, it's definitely stuff that's happening there, because it started, like, trying to hit me right when I walked through that door. Like, So, we obviously, because the thing is, like, it sucks, like, when the lights get turned out, because it makes it hard to see, but usually you can still, like, see the easel at the very least. But the camera definitely needs night vision. Whatever the case, it's an active ghost, for sure. Like, there's been some ghosts that, like, don't give us anything for a while, but this one's, like, has made it pretty apparent exactly where it is. That's the thing, like, we've had, like, issues, like, you know, when we were playing earlier, there was, like, you know, some ghosts we were dealing with, they were, like, all over the house, just wandering everywhere, and we could not get a beat on it, like, for anything.
Yeah.
Like, we got, like, some little bits of evidence, but we couldn't get, like, the rest of the stuff we needed, because, like, it wouldn't stay in one place. Okay, so far I'm not seeing anything on the easel or the ESG. But we also know that, like, the easel, it can really take quite a while to do anything on that. And last round we got lucky with the ESG, like, happening right away. Okay, I'm gonna get the, spirit box.
I have the UV.
Okay. And I'm gonna try to, you know, get the, compass. Alright. It was that kid again. I don't know if it'll work like this out here. Let me try it. Are you here? Alright, let me get in here and close the door and see if I can get anything. Sun just switched on. Or off. How did you die? It's gonna let us know, like, where it's at some point. Okay, just stand out here for a second. I'm just gonna try to do this real quick. Whoa. It's all good. You're fine. It was just like the recliner in the bathroom. I'll be right here. Are you here? How did you die? How old are you? Hello? Eh. It's gonna be one of those types I can see. Hold on a second. I swear I thought we had the slide off. I don't know here. Maybe we didn't.
I don't think we did.
Oh, so that's where it is. Oh, hell no. Oh, boy. Oh, come on.
What's happening?
That's the room.
What is happening?
So I'm gonna set everything up in there real quick, and we're gonna nope on out. I got freezing temps.
We have freezing temps in there?
That we do.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little tricky to kind of like really see much anything going on in here and everything because the lights are out. But at least we can try to see if we can get the easel. But yeah, it's definitely in there. It means chances are we might get a higher EMF reading in here too. Alright, check the light real quick. I thought I just heard it try to switch. Okay, nothing on the light. Alright. Gonna grab this real quick. And then we can go ahead and just kind of get out and see if we can see anything happen. Okay. Perimeter set. Oh no. Oh. Let me just make sure it didn't do what I think it did. Okay, we're good at the moment. Let's just go ahead and just do this and get out. Shoot, where's my box? Trying to find my spirit box. Crud. Okay, here it is. Are you here? Are you here? Ah. Bump you. Oh, crap. I lost my compass somewhere. Okay. I'll check that again in a minute. Okay, yeah, I was just trying to set everything up in there. I didn't get to talk yet. Over freaking temps, I just want, like, I was probably like, yeah, I was playing with fire there because Revenant's still on the board. Ah, that's oof.
The only thing we have right now.
Huh?
Is freezing temps the only evidence we have right now?
Yeah, now the thing is, the way this is set up, if I'm watching it good enough, so I got that thing like set like that or whatever, if I watch closely on the shadow where we can kind of like still see, because think of it as there's like a cup or something right there that's white. So if it does pop up, it'll basically be in front of that right there and it'll block it out. Because I'd like wait and see if like any kind of like, you know, thing pops up that'll kind of like, I'm focused on that, like that thing that's on the shelf on the table in the background. If you shine a light right here, you can kind of still see things a little bit better. Like I said, since I blew the light in there, there's not really, we don't really have that much of a light source. Like we took like took a candle back in there. And the easel, that's definitely gonna like stick out because it's gonna like do a full illustration. Did deck our sanity a little bit, like not by a large amount, but that might have just been from us just hanging out in there. So far I'm not really seeing anything. In the realm of what I can see. Okay, I'm concerned because I am hoping we're not dealing with a revenant. We don't really have a whole lot to go on here to actually rule it out, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Spirit Box response, that wasn't one of its things. I'm actually wish we would have got Spirit Box. However, I mean, we haven't got EMF level 5 yet, but so it could just be too early to tell. Still on the table.
How did my sanity just go down? Okay.
Yeah, it does this weird thing. It still fluctuates, but now on Cyclone Street, we don't know if it actually happens here, like, or if you just like watch the camera and that can like make it go down. But on Cyclone Street, apparently it's got a passive thing where like your sanity goes down regardless, which I think is stupid, but. Alright, so I've yet to see, like, you know, I keep on hoping that the ESG will pop up and everything. At least kind of like, if that happened, Revenant will be off the table and it'll be down to either Jin or Raiju again. I just want to get Revenant off the table because, like I said, that's like the only ghost in this game that really truly does scare me. Because it basically can come at you anytime it wants to. And they haven't, like, you know, they really need to balance it more. I mean, so far, Nothing's happening on either of these things. I mean, we know what's in there because we had cold breath and all that. So, trying to think here. Alright, ectoplasm's still on the board. I'm pretty sure everything is still going to be possible to get. Yeah. Like, if we got ESG again, it's going to, like, you know, be like last time. It's going to be down to a Jin or a Raiju again. But I really am not thinking we're going to... I don't know. It doesn't really like we're kind of, like, having much luck with either here. It wouldn't talk to me. I mean, you were outside when I was in there trying to get to speak. So... But I didn't really try a huge amount, like, excessively. Alright,
I didn't get no fingerprints yet.
Yeah, the only problem we have is like, obviously, if the light is blown, it's probably not going to interact with. That's the only concern there. So, it may be hard for us to get fingerprints there. I'm trying to think. You got the EMF and everything, so... We basically got, like, the means, like, to get, like, the most of the rest of the evidence we need to try to get. We got, like, the thing for the fingerprints. We got the EMF. And we got, like, you know... I got the spirit box and all that. So we got, like, everything we need to try to get something out of it. Just gotta make it happen. Like I said, my main concern is that we're dealing with a revenant or whatever. That's gonna be... Yeah. Bad situation. I'm just gonna hope that we can get, like, you know... Because ectoplasm gets out off the table. Yeah, but as long as it's not a revenant red. Because, again... It's wrecked a mech each time it showed up for us. I think it killed me one time. One of my playthroughs. Just because it's really one you can't prepare for. I think it's faster than you as well. So you can't really outrun it.
Oh.
Okay. See, I'm not getting anything on the, I'm not getting anything on the compass.
I'm only getting max EMF 3.
What was that? Oh, this ping was knocked off.
I'm getting 4 when I point it towards this wall.
Are you here? How did you die?
Oh, it'd be thrown everything.
They ain't happy with us. I'll say that much.
They're definitely not happy.
Yeah, let's get out here real quick.
I always get stuck on that corner.
It just caught me too, actually.
Will
Okay.
it lock us in the house?
Yes, it will. Now we're safe right here. Now, unfortunately, since you couldn't get me a level 5, unfortunately, that means that Revenant's still on the table. However, fingerprints, let's say if fingerprints are off the table, whatever, you weren't able to get fingerprints. The only problem is we can't really, if the light is blown, it's not going to mess with the light, and there's the problem.
And there's no door for it to close.
Exactly. So this is one of those situations where if it's, you know... Now, a thing we've got going for us is the fact that it hasn't done anything with the easel, and we have yet to see anything for the ESG, even in the dark. I feel like we would have wrote on that easel by now. I mean, we have at times before, like, had it right on the easel later, but that thing was throwing that stuff around there left and right and all that. It should have wrote in that easel. So the good news is, if we take off the easel, Revenant's out. And this would basically go by process elimination. It'll be in a Gash, Mewling, Raiju, or Ghoul. And if it's Ghoul, we definitely gotta watch our mouth.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, that's the cussing ghost.
We're good. I haven't been swearing yet.
Okay, I haven't been able to get a spirit box response out of it. Now, if we got ESG, it can be a Raiju just by freezing temperatures in ESG alone. I'm just still trying to see if maybe, just maybe, it'll come up on ESG if we're lucky, but it didn't do it when we were in there, and it hasn't done it here from what I could tell. I'm willing to say ESG is off the table. If that's the case, Raiju's out. I mean, I know a few words in sign language. One in particular, you know, in regards to cuss words. I mean, it involves a certain finger, but I mean, I'm not gonna go in there and flip the ghost off. All right, so looking at this, so we're looking at either going by this. Say a gash, a gosh, mewling, or a ghoul. A gosh. It feeds on cold environments. Now, see, this is what I hate, but thankfully we never actually witnessed this happen, because this actually is creepy. A gosh is a ghost that feeds on cold environments. And when a gosh decides to hunt, you can see its breath. It moves much faster in cold environments. Its movement may slow down in a warmer environment. Now the mewling is like basically has the Amrios thing where basically it won't hunt as long as there's like a flame around, but if a flame is out, it can hunt. And the ghoul, well, once again, that's the one where we can't cuss at it or even like talk a lot around it. See, that's the thing. It did seem like it was getting more active when we were in there talking. Like that's the thing about when we got in there and started like, you know, speaking, the ghost did start getting more active. And that's the thing. The ghoul, it's another ghost who listens to the conversation between people. The words you choose are important to it. They can get angry and hunt if you swear. You'll be calmer if you don't talk too much. So it did seem like it was going nuts in there when, like, you know, we were talking.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't been able to get spirit box response, but I don't know. At the same time, this is also like what they've got pulled on us with that mewling. The mewling's kind of like, you know, went nuts like that before as well. And, see, here's the thing. The way I kind of look at this is, I'm trying to see here. Now, if we remove a spirit box, if we just remove spirit box right there, it's in a gash. And I haven't been able to get it to talk. In the mewling, like there's no flame in there or anything. That's not gonna guarantee anything. But the ghoul has been.
What if you try and tack to it in there by yourself?
Yeah, I mean I tried that.
I've still been in there. Yeah,
I'm gonna try it. Everything. I'm just gonna hope to heck and back that it's not. Because if it's a ghoul, where I'm gonna have a problem. Because I gotta talk to it just to get like actually. It's like, are you here? You better find out.
You better find out, bitch.
All right. Alright, let me go see what I can do.
Because when you tried talking to it, I've been there with you.
Yeah, it may just be like even just you just being outside hasn't helped. I mean, that's like just outside the door, like that still considers it. Alright, let me go on and see what I can do. Be right back. Hopefully. Well, while I'm at it. Thought I took these. Darn it. I thought I took my sandy pills. Alright.
Do not take them if you leave this.
No, I think you can. I just, for some reason, it didn't let me.
Oh.
I can't pick up the watch. Or the compass. Oh boy, that might be a problem, because I... Ah, shoot.
Is it not letting you?
Yeah, and that's gonna be a problem, because if, well, we don't... That's the thing. If it's evidence of that... We won't be able to get it now. But the good news, at least optional objectives, if I can get something else that isn't like, it doesn't revolve around the compass, at least, you know, we won't need it anyway. Because there's nothing on the optional objectives for like finding the sitting silhouette. You just gotta like, you know, collect the soft bags, read the lost note, and put the dead rats in the boiler. Why am I still holding this? Oh, What the? Hold on a second.
What is happening?
I just took those pills a second ago. Why didn't it? Okay. I took the pills and it didn't work the first time. That took them again and it worked. I don't even know what's going on with this game. I'll be right back. At least I got this picked up. I know I wasn't going crazy. I know dang well that I took those pills once. I thought I did. Are you here? Are you here? How did you die? Are you here? No? It messed with the lights though. All right, okay. I need to get her. We need to get back in there with the UV. Okay, I didn't get Spirit Box. I'm still alive, but it did mess with the light switch in there. We need to go and scan with the UV real quick. It did mess. All right, I do want to say you might want to take some sanity pills first, just to be safe. Your sanity's like a little low. Yeah, I couldn't get like, to talk, but once I was trying to, I'd start talking, it started like trying to flip the switch in there multiple times. Let's get some kind of help out with scanning this as well. Alright, hang on. Three, 2, 4, 3. Jesus. My vision just distorted again.
I can't tell.
There's nothing. Alright, are you here? Just. Okay, check this one out here too. Nothing. Alright. Alright, maybe the door. Nothing. Alright, how about this door? Alright, that was me. Alright, nothing. Ah, crud. Okay.
Oh, Jesus, what past?
Alright, this is a confusing one. We haven't been able to get fingerprints. I mean, Easel's obviously off the table. Same with ESG. Even at level 5, we know that's not the case. I'm still thinking it might be in a gash. Yeah, I tried looking around for stains. I just went on and voted for a gash, just because whatever the case, even if I don't get the ghost right, if we can do the optional objectives, it's still gonna be money anyway. My sanity already tanked a little bit just from me going in there. But then again, it was a while before when I took the pills last time. But still, well, it says 96. That was weird. It's like 89 to 96. All right. And like I said, I just went on and voted a gash just because I was getting tired of this. Alright, so now we just gotta find these dead rats. Once we actually get, whenever you decide what you want to vote for, we just gotta find the salt bags, the lost note, and the dead rats. So 3 rats, 3 salt bags, and the note.
So what are you voting for?
I'm voting for the Agash, which basically is one that it thrives in cold environments. You can see its breath when it hunts.
Okay, do you have yours locked in?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna be
I
wrong.
guess the same thing.
Like I said, as long as we do the optional objectives, we'll still get money. And if we can do the exorcism, they'll still count the exorcism, even if we don't get the ghost right. I mean, my thing is like, the good news is at least it's not a revenant. Whatever the case, that's a win for me. Okay. Now we just gotta find which room the boiler's in, and find the rats. Alright, I'm gonna loop through the living room first and make sure the rats aren't, like, make sure that the boiler isn't in there. I'll look around, alright. That's the first salt bag. And there's the first rat. Oh, another salt bag, hello.
Ooh, rat.
Yeah. That one does take an inventory space up. Like, so it's not like the salt bags where you just collect it and that's it. Go down here and see if there's, like, if no salt bags here. As long as we can get this stuff quickly, that's good. And I'm not gonna bother reading the note. The notes are way too long. Alright, there's another rat down here. As a matter of fact, the boiler's here, too.
Where you gone to?
Basement. Right here.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, it's right here. It's this weird pot of blood or whatever. It's kind of, it's like they say dead rat. Okay, why is it squealing? Right, now we gotta find one more rat. One more rat, and we gotta find one more salt bag. Oh, hold on. Tarot cards, I ain't touching those. Alright. Yeah, we've yet to see exactly what that room back there does. We feel like there might be some kind of scare or something that can happen, but... It's like a random room in the back. I was like, you know, I told Mac, I was like, I swear if Annabelle, like, shows up back there or something. Okay, so there's a salt bag. I'm thinking it might be in the hallway. Alright, there's the note. That's good. Alright. That's the one I've already read anyway about Victoria and the wedding day. I did not want to go back in here.
I don't know where you went.
I went back into the ghost room. There's nothing in there. I'm trying to... Alright. That corner gets me, too.
That's weird.
Dead rat.
Okay.
Wait, did you just get a salt bag or something?
Yeah.
Okay, you got the salt bag, I got the rat. Okay, so once we do this, we just gotta find the fingers and we can exercise it. Either if we get it right or not. If we get it right, you know, if we get it wrong, whatever. If we get it right, awesome. But... Alright, so now we should be able to go ahead and find the fingers. I'm not seeing any fingers so far.
No.
Here's one. Okay, I got the first oh, shoot. I'm right here. I got one so far. Let's mess around with stuff in there. Now, it may be possible since we got everything, it may actually, you know, the... What? You good?
My vision distorted, but I wasn't prepared for it to distort.
Okay, I got another one in here. I'm just checking to make sure there's not two. Because they can do that. Okay, that's two fingers. Okay, my inventory space is full. There's another one right there. There's number 3. Yeah, we don't necessarily need the UVing. We've already cast our votes. Alright, probably gonna be another one in here. Oh, boy. Alright, I don't see one. We got 4, right? Yeah, well, we got... Hold up.
Why do I hear things in my ear?
It's messing with the radio in there again.
Ooh. Nope, that's note. Goddamn.
Yeah. Let's go and deposit these, and then we'll come back up and try to find the last one. Make sure it's not down here, 'cause I think they can spawn down here, I believe, like they have before.
We only have 3. We still need 2 more.
Shoot. Let me check around in here again, just to make sure I didn't miss one in the kitchen. Yeah, I don't see any in here. Alright, back over this way. For once that light didn't blow, it seems like it's always that light that likes to blow on me. Platonically speaking. I knew where that was going. Okay.
Oh, hey,
You found one?
yeah.
Alright, now we just got... Uh-oh. Heard a click.
Where the heck you are, God, too, though.
Alright, right here. Alright, so that's number 4.
They're flashing.
Other way!
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Oh, damn it, got you! Fuck! Oh, no! Where the hell did that come from?
FML, bro. What the hell was shooting my body?
I don't know what happened. Like, just out of nowhere, like, you know, we were just walking, and it just killed you. Like, nothing, I didn't see the ghost spawn. You just died.
We just literally just walked through there, and all of a sudden this bitch is just in my face.
I know we weren't cussing and everything, so I know it wasn't a ghoul. At least I don't... Ah, no. Let me check my sanity. Make sure it didn't, like, drain it or sanity or something. I don't know what happened there.
Ghost did not like me, that's what happened. Dead. PhantomPryncess dead.
No, that made me mad.
That made me mad. I couldn't even. You were like, run the other way. I was like, I can't. Like, literally, she just fucking popped right up in my face and killed me.
That's the thing, like, that's what I was saying. I was running and everything. I was like, you know, I was like, okay, she's gonna be right behind me. I turned around, you were already being lifted off the floor. Like, I didn't even see the ghost, is the thing. It did, like, the animation for it, for, like, it starting to hunt, but I didn't see anything. What was I saying it was before? I was saying a gash, muling.
No, it's not a revenant, is it? At this point?
I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother with it, because, I mean, that was, like, very unpredictable. I mean, I got the optional objectives. I don't even care. Raiju.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That makes no sense. Hold on a second. We were together, though. That's stupid. Me and you were like, we're right there side by side and everything, and it hunted.
Was Raju not hunt?
And we never got an ESG, though, is the thing. Like we had, that's stupid. That's frustrating. Now, still got $490, you stupid ghost, so you can go away. Matter of fact,
I only got $245.
crucifix. There. At least I got us a crucifix. That wiped my funds for the most part, but at least we'll be a little safer. One of us will be at least.
That was so fucking mean.
Yeah, and you honestly, and you don't even actually know exactly what the ghost does. Because while it's doing that death, while it's putting you that little screen where it shows the ghost like, you know, like attacking you or whatever, what everyone else sees, you're lifted off on the ground and it's snapping your bones and neck. It basically pulls a Vecna from Stranger Things.
I'm just glad that we can still talk to each other, because like in Phasma, once you die, you can't talk to your people.
Yeah, we kind of would get around that before, because we were having like a lot of issues with using the voice chat, so we just used like my chat on Gilded, so we still were able to talk after someone died. It broke a lot of the immersion, but still, we just like would use like voice chat and Gilded to talk. I think like what may have happened is that Red. I think what may have just happened to Phantom is that she may have just had the unfortunate luck of the ghost spawning for a hunt. And she was like right there where it spawned in at. Like she basically was like right on top of the ghost when it spawned in, and it just jumped her immediately.
That's what I'm assuming, because literally I had no time to move.
Yeah, like I said, this game definitely needs some polish and everything. But that could have just been like, you know, one of those just those unlucky situations where it's like, I'm gonna hunt. Oh, hey, how you doing? Well, I can just skip my cardio today, cause you know my prey's right here. Yeah, I mean, I think honestly that's something that probably like, you know, I don't know if that beats what happened to me in Phasma one time. I was playing with Deceptus and someone else, and we were in the campsite map, like the big campsite map, and things started going crazy inside, like, you know, the cabin, like right there at the entrance. I ran out when I saw that thing start going nuts, and next thing I know, it's like I'm on the porch, like kind of walking down slightly, and then I just got yanked entirely off the porch, and then the ghost killed me. So it's like, it's almost like I fell off the porch and fell right on the ghost. Bad thing is that probably be something that would actually happen to me in real life, if ghosts, like, you know, or a thing. If I actually was to get hunted by a ghost, that's the something I would do. I would trip and fall down some stairs and the ghost would catch me. I was like, oh, thanks, you're welcome. Dead. All right, I'm gonna go and take it to Cyclone Street because it's not really that bad. It's got it's got like technically 3 floors, so it's got like more of like an actual Phasmo like experience. Because the bottom floor isn't like a little ritual area like the basement. I mean, it is a basement, but it's like I said, it's more extensive and it's got a top floor to it, so it feels more like a Phasmo like house. This one was like kind of like, you know, had like some Phasmo like qualities to it, but it had like a much smaller basement and everything. But yeah, Cyclone Street, it's bigger. But not by a huge margin.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I already got my stuff in there and everything.
Okay, ready up.
And I include a crucifix this time just to make sure. Now, if it ever came down to we got the Omrio and you actually saw what I was talking about, you probably would definitely get a kick out of it, because Mac, when we were playing earlier, his sanity, like, you know, he was in the house, like, his sanity was down to 30, and like, and the ghost wouldn't attack him, so we definitely confirmed that it definitely was in love with him. Because what happened was, I was trying, like, you know, we were in the house together, and Mac had done left out, and I was right there at the door, and I was getting like a constant, steady EMF level 5 for a while, right there at the door. And it didn't happen prior, and I had a feeling if I would have walked in there, I probably would have died. Like, that ghost was like, I mean, because basically, like, apparently, as long as, you know, if you're the one that the ghost falls in love with, your sanity, I guess, can go down to 0 and the ghost still won't hunt you. But anyone else that you're with, I guess, like, probably, like, maybe how, I wonder if, like, how it may work is that, like, the lower your sanity is, the more likely they'll hunt someone else. I can just see, like, you know, ghosts, like, oh, it's like, you know, basically, like, it would be like someone getting stressed out, their sanity lower, and the ghost, like, I was like, you caused my baby problems. I was like, lady, it's you that's the problem here. He's scared of you. It's like, oh, you trying to say that I'm bad for my men's relationship? That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm also saying there's no relationship. Okay. But yeah, this house is like very Silent Hillish as well. All right, Saba Miller only answers when you are alone. Ectoplasm. All right, find the time of the ghost's death. Salt bags and a lost note. So yeah, this area is like kind of very Silent Hillish.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, like, because if you look over here, because I was telling like the guys we were playing Phasma, like one thing that made like, you know, some of the streets like creepy is like all the houses with no lights on, but that house for some reason is like it's creepy just 'cause it's got that one light on right there. Hey, welcome in, Brad. How you doing today, man? Or tonight, whichever. Okay, now I'm gonna go and warn you. Just to say it, just go and get it out of the way. This house does have a Ring reference. Sadako will come out of that TV.
I've never watched The Ring, so...
Oh. Well, she doesn't do the whole "you're gonna die in 7 days" thing, where, you know, she'll come out of that TV and charge at you. There's a particular ghost in this game that crawls at you very fast on all fours. Yeah, she's a pretty interesting character. Checking this room, because this is usually where we get like activity. Yeah, as you can see, like, this isn't just like a ritual room like the other house. There's actually a full basement down here. And also, I will say, I never actually watched The Ring either. Not fully. Limbo.
Okay.
They will come for me. I say it like that because I heard that's how you have to say it, or we will come for you. I'm hanging in there, Brad. Like, it's just a weird little.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's just a weird little thing that happens there. I just heard something. Alright, nothing down here so far. I'm just gonna be concerned if it's like if it's another hallway ghost, because we've had like one, like I said, twice now. We've had like they have a habit of spawning right there at the entryway. That's a 4. Alright, yeah, right here. This hallway is a steady 4. Okay. Alright, let's bolt. Okay. What has it been, Amber? Kind of lost me there. What'd I say? Sometimes I get like, you know, lost on what I was like, wait, what'd I say? Like, let's that response. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, yeah. It hasn't been in that hallway yet. Why'd my sanity tank? Oh, well, not really tank or whatever. I mean, it's lower than yours. Or it's doing that weird fluctuating thing. Sandy's drunk. But it's finding people who are alone or together. Let me see. Alone. Okay. Alright, but also, once again, guys, if you aren't following PhantomPryncess, definitely go do so. She's currently live over on her channel as well.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
What was that?
What's happening? What the? I don't know. Something just like fucking...
You gotta tell me twice. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna come back out. Wait, turn out the light in here. Okay.
I don't know, I like walked in and then like something made a noise at me.
I swear, Amber, if that mannequin actually does like jump up and do something, because Max said that, you know, he had like a mannequin head come after him and it popped like a balloon full of blood, and I definitely ain't ready for that. Okay. And I'm not liking that mannequin's like front and center on that damn camera. I just kind of feel like I just want to go over there and just like throw it down the stairs. I was being Spartan kick that thing.
That's fair.
I mean, look at it, it's like so inquisitive. It's like, But I thought like it had like its hand up like this. It's like such weird artwork. It's like, lady, they haven't even drawn on it yet. I thought like it was actually like a mannequin's hand, but it was actually the top of the easel. I don't know, from a distance, like when you look at like, hang on. So it's like from right here, from behind, it almost looked like the mannequin was doing like this, or like. This is definitely gonna be problematic in regards of we've never done like the exorcism objective where we got like set all the clocks and everything. While we're doing this, actually, hold on. Let's see if I actually made sure I got like, almost got my shout out coming in wrong. Like I say, guys, you know, she's live currently over on her channel. They had just what? What head? I know you ain't talking about the mannequin head.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm guessing I maybe got like PhantomPryncess's. Oh, the Pharaoh's head? Well, that's just great. I guess I got PhantomPryncess's thing right. And for the shout out, but so if it's being active in there, around the head and everything. Oh god, that's another innuendo. Active around the head. If it had placement around the noggin, that doesn't even sound much better.
Don't.
If it was there where the skull is, mildly better, I feel like the ESG would have went off. But again, we've had like, you know, that's because that's the thing. It's been like like no activity there, and that ghost was definitely out there. But I'm gonna be frustrated if it was just passed through the hallway. So many times, like it was like, oh, they found a ghost room. No, I'm just passing through, fam. You don't know where I live.
Oh, it did. Oh, it does. Oh my god, it is moving. I don't like that.
I just saw it. That's great. That's just wonderful.
I don't. Oh, nope, stop. What the fuck you be turning, man?
There's something weird just happened with the camera right there for a second. It seemed like some kind of like weird blur.
Yeah. Its face blurs.
No, I mean like the whole camera seemed like it blurred for me for a second there, like a slight little. I don't know what that was. And my thing is, I'm not gonna go in there taking any chances on trying to do anything until I like rule revenue off the table with this thing. I wish at least something would come up that would kind of. I mean, and then I guess I ain't gonna have much of a choice, but.
I'm about to say we don't have any evidence yet.
Yeah, and it's not really helping by the fact that this house does like drain our sanity just naturally and everything, or not unnaturally. So. And they changed my daily quest also. Get a response from the Ouija board. Go to the paranormal areas with your team 3 times. Identify the ghost correctly twice. Like, we'll be lucky just actually, you know, get one piece of evidence with this thing. Okay. So we were getting 4s. But that's as high as the EMF was going. That's a start if, like, that's literally all we're going to get out of that. I ain't taking no chances with it. I'm not taking no chances.
Are you taking sanity pills?
Oh, I already did. I ain't trusting this ghost. Okay,
Alright.
so we gotta be alone. So, I'll at least try to see if I can get to talk. Hopefully. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, I ain't taking no chances. Hold on, I just remembered. Depending if it is a revenant.
Hmm?
I'm not taking no chances with this thing. We got... look right here. We got, easel. And is that freezing to... Oh!
Yeah.
Well, someone was just, like, very, very giving all of a sudden. All we had to do was walk in and bam, 2 pits of evidence. Like, we ain't got nothing. Walk says, alright, you know what, here, I'm gonna go easy on y'all. I heard how the revenants treat y'all here. Easel and freezing... Dang it, it still could be a revenant. As a matter of fact, we got, like, 2 of the worst ones on here. It could be a demon, a revenant, a Hantu, or a mare. Mare. Type of ghost that likes to talk, though it has been observed to be less active than other ghosts. Difficult to detect. There's someone nearby who will not want to hunt. I mean, it made it pretty obvious it's there, so. Let me see. Ectoplasm is possible. We're not. Yeah, we could get spirit box. Fingerprints are. Hold up, let me see. Okay, ESG's off the table. So we ain't got to worry about that. We need an EMF level 5. Fingerprints. And God forbid if we get fingerprints. Ectoplasm. This is concerning. I don't like this. Because of all the ghosts that we can still be dealing with, where of course Revenant has to still be on the board. What gets me is I didn't want to like try to draw on anything until I was walking in there. It's like, oh shoot, you know, he's coming. I better like, you know, leave him a gift. Can't you leave me a gift when this ain't in my house? So let's see. This is frustrating because this means we got 4 in 1 chance of it being a revenant, and I ain't here for it. And the problem is, it's in a spot where only thing we can get use to actually get evidence of it for fingerprints is the light switch. There's no doors there.
Oh shit. Oh no.
So we gotta get to talk. We gotta get like, you know, some stains. We gotta get like fingerprints, and I'm hoping we don't get the fingerprints. I mean, I got my cross and everything. Normally, I mean, the revenant will probably like kind of just like grab the cross, just throw it out of my hand, or like just throw it. I was like, okay, first off, that's just rude. I'm gonna try to get it to talk. Ah, boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just talk, just talk. Are you here? Oh boy, it's throwing stuff. Whoa!
Ah, no! 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 Mother of all that is fucking holy. Holy shit. No!
I told you she come out of the TV.
Fuck! That was a fucking... I was thinking that was a fucking ghost then, man.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, that was just a scare. But unfortunately, it kind of worries me. It's like, okay, because I still want to get into the talk. Yeah, the crawler's like one of the worst ones.
Oh my god.
And that's the thing, the Revenant, I'm not... Yeah, it knocks it off the table and everything. But then right after that, like, you know, she showed up out of the TV. So it got more active when we were in there. Where'd she go on to? So Hantu, if it curses you by talking to you, you can remove the curse with saying, alright, yeah, so the Hantu can curse you. Talking to you makes you easier prey for it. We have to get a spirit box response for Hantu. It's like, what I'm wishing it would do is if it actually messed with the lights in there, we can just run in, try to see if we can get like, you know, fingerprints and then just get out. But this thing has absolutely refused to mess with the light switch, and that's, you know, been vexing me. Like, this is a ghost that doesn't really mess with the lights that much. Red doesn't want to go back in there. She's not even playing.
Yeah.
See, it's throwing stuff again. It's literally in there just kicking the crap out of that bottle. Like, what'd that bottle do to it? Okay, it's in there just constantly throwing stuff around. Like, I'm just wishing it would, like, mess with the lights. If it did that, I can just run in, do a quick UV scan, and if we see fingerprints, like, nope on out. Because if we see fingerprints, that's definitely a revenant. Okay.
Yeah, I was not fucking prepared.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What? Oh no.
Yeah, let's go. I got my crucifix. Let's go. Now I'm saying, if it's fingerprints, we are gone. I ain't got to try to do the optional objectives.
Where the fuck's light switch? Is it fingerprints?
Nope. So at the very least, if that's, like, accurate, we're not dealing with a revenant. Because usually they tend to always leave fingerprints after they mess with the lights. So, okay, good news is, seems like we're not dealing with a revenant, hopefully. Feel a little more confident. No, watch this. Like, kind of find out actually what's a revenant. It was like, okay, wait. How did we not detect you? I was wearing a glove. You bastard. Like, literally, the ghost actually decided to just wear a glove and push the light switch to trick us. That would suck. But that still doesn't help us with that it could be a demon. Now, say with demons, like, as long as you don't make them mad. Like, demons are actually more chill in this game, apparently. Demons are known as normally calm, collected ghosts. They have a lower prey drive than other types of ghosts, but if you manage to anger a demon, it will not stop until it kills you. As long as you don't make him angry, the demon usually won't hunt you. So we gotta get ectoplasm. I mean, Captain Halley doesn't know me. If he tries to show, I'll smack him with his cross. Alright. Shit, I still need to try to get a spirit box response, though. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to stop saying that, because that's one of the ultimate horror movie jinxes. Are you here? How did you die? How old are you? Fudge. Probably didn't like really try long enough, whatever, but I didn't get like spirit box. But I'm also thinking I had like tried to get it before and didn't get anything. So, if it's not a revenant and it's not a Hantu, we need to get either ectoplasm. I'm not too happy about that because like this means it could be that narrows it down to a 1 in 2 chance of it being a demon. But again, like, you know, it usually won't mess with us unless, like, you know, we really make it mad. Of course, how you make it mad, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking of, like, maybe if we actually say its name or cuss at it or probably, who knows.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Which, like I said, at least, like, demons in this game aren't as bad. I mean, it's the Revenant's the one you gotta worry about. That's, like, the one ghost that just basically can just mess up your whole day just like, you know, because you showed up and just probably asked it, like, you know, if it wanted cookies or something. Or if it wanted a snack. Like, oh, ha, 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 because I didn't got an esophagus, right? I'm not making fun of you. I was offering you food. I'm offering you death.
You come back in.
I got it. We've got Ghost Splooge. Which means that we are dealing with... it's a demon.
Is it?
Yeah. So, here's the thing. I don't know why I don't know if I would say, yay, the good thing is, Rev, I mean, with that and everything, it's not a revenant is a good thing, but now we just got, I don't know exactly what. I think it's subjective in regards to what makes this ghost mad. See, the Septus, I mean, it was kind of simple. I mean, he when he thought it was a demon, he was running all over the house, like trying to insult it, running around, like, you know, all upstairs and everything, like, you know, he was like, you know, just cracked up on Flintstone gummies or something, Flintstone vitamins or whatever. But the Septus was all over the place, just yelling, like, you know, just trying to get the demon's attention. I was like, you know, you're gonna die, right? He died. We don't know what it was. I forgot what kind of ghost it was, but it ended up killing him. Demons are known as normally calm, collected ghosts. They have a lower prey drive than other types of ghosts, but if you manage to anger it, a demon, it will not stop until it kills you. As long as you don't make him angry, the demon usually won't hunt you. So, my viewpoint on it, as long as we just go in here, just behave ourselves, and just not really talk, like, we should hopefully be good. Alright, find the type of the ghost's death. Only problem is our sanity's starting to dip. Salt bags, lost note. Trying to debate if we should go ahead and just go for this, or... Like, I got a cross, and I can stop the demon once if it tries to come after us. I'm just not too keen about the fact we gotta go through this hallway to get downstairs to find stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on, let me see, because, like...
Probably gonna be me again. I said, if everybody's gonna die, it's probably gonna be me again.
Just, put your sanity up. Yeah, just take some sanity pills. I should be okay, hopefully. Instead, it has a lower prey drive. But I don't know exactly how low that is. I mean, I can say if we at least find the note and the time of death, that'd be good enough. And also, there's another word in there. I'm pretty sure you don't want to do that one.
I don't want to do any words.
Yeah, there's
me out, man.
Yeah, there's a Bloody Mary one in there.
Oh no, fuck that. I used to have nightmares about Bloody Mary.
The good news is that way being down there, at least, you know, if it does try to hunt, we can probably prepare for it. Okay, problem is I'm not seeing, like, the time of death. Alright, that's one salt bag. Alright. Oh!
No, motherfucker.
Shh, shh, shh. He might not like that language. I don't even know what happened. But, oh boy. I think he's trying to get us to slip up. Alright, don't care about what this is. I want to read the lore. I wish they'd actually make it where, like, it collects back at the house and everything. So you can, like, read the lore whenever you want to. There's another. I really don't want any. I don't even know why I'm here. Let me get this cross out. This is probably gonna be enough just to make it mad. Okay. There's this at least. Let's go outside and hope maybe we got the other objective.
I was like, that little sound made it seem like it was about to come out of the TV, and I was like, no, please don't.
Yeah, we still ain't got the time of the ghost's death, unfortunately. My sanity just dipped like crazy.
I was about to say your sanity is fucked.
Okay, you turned off the lights in there. And we're just gonna go and go with it. We got what we need. Ain't no point in risking it. Because really, like, the time of its death, I mean, that would give us some more money, but that's mainly also for the exorcism at the end. That's the thing. I don't really know. If I knew exactly what could be done to make the demon mad, and it said it had a lower, like, prey drive. That's the thing. Demons in this game, like, aren't nearly as bad as they are in Phasmo. In Phasmo, they just can show up and just stomp mud all over your couch.
Yeah.
And plus, hey, 1,300, I ain't complaining.
Let's see what I got.
I'm not gonna complain about no 1,300.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I also got 1,300. So, yeah, really.
I just can't wait to actually get like one of the other places, like, cause you know, like I eventually want to get the pub and see what it's like, but it's about 9,000 just to. It's really, like, I mean, as long as I've been like, you know, pretty good about staying alive and everything. I mean, I got lucky really today, like earlier when we were playing, because I can't remember what it was that happened, but I think like the ghost was going after the septus, and then it turned around and made a beeline for me, and thankfully I had my cross out. Okay. And I'm honestly close to unlocking the hospital. I mean, I still got more experience I got to get, but I'm at level 9 now, so once I get level 10, we'll have the hospital unlocked. We'll have all. Huh?
I'm level 2.
Yeah. Like I said, once you get like one more level, because really there's not like a whole lot right now. Like, because honestly, I'm just curious. What level do I have to be? Because I'm not gonna play in this level, but yeah, once I get level 10, I can unlock hard difficulty as well. So I have hard difficulty and the hospital unlocked. So mainly once you get level 3, you can unlock Cyclone Street. Yeah, the hospital is bigger, and apparently there actually is like, I suppose there's like a Silent Hill 4 reference somewhere in there. That's what I've read. Don't know exactly what it is. But the hospital is like the biggest map so far, so it's making me wonder if, like, you know, Kurosawa House is going to be even bigger. I'm not entirely sure, because Kurosawa House, I mean, obviously it's going to be like a Japanese setting. Hang on, I'm going to see if the cat gets fatter. I mean, it already is, but...
I was about to say, I feel like the cat has gotten...
It does. When the cat eats, it gets fatter. Like, the cat actually, like, plumps up like a marshmallow.
Okay.
And also when I get level 10, I'll get the Fulu talisman as well, which makes it where you can, like, talisman increases ghost interaction. Banshee. That's Stutter Tub? I said Banshee. Alright, so let me see. We're gonna go back to the abandoned house for now. I just want to show you that one.
Okay.
Because Cyclone Street is fun, but the abandoned house or whatever is, like, you know, still like a... That's the thing, a lot of people said apparently the abandoned house is actually... they said that the Cyclone Street is actually a better starting level. It's like, I don't know how y'all figured that. The abandoned house technically is like a perfect starting level to me, I think.
Yeah, I feel like the abandoned house is way better.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's because, you know, because you really saw, like, you know, like I said about Cyclone Street, it definitely felt like a lot more like an actual Phasmo house. I mean, this one, I mean, I know there are, like, you know, one-story houses in Phasmo. It just had, like, you know, the first, well, technically two-story with the main house in the basement. But that one had the little top floor thing.
ghost.
Gerald Boone. Okay, these are actually pretty simplistic objectives because the ghost orbs come to us usually, so they're really easy to find. They're not like just in one place. They just like move around where you can easily find them. We just gotta read the last note and get the ghost to blow out a candle.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are pretty simplistic. And also, sorry about that scare, Red. But yeah, that's the thing. It makes me wonder if, like, if the other safe house, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have, like, little, like, you know, sight things you can do in them as well. I'm really curious how that's gonna be. So, probably the next thing I'm gonna do is I start trying to save up to get the pub. But honestly, like, whenever, like, the light blows on me, I just imagine, like, the ghost, like, somewhere nearby with a slingshot, like, waiting for me to try to turn on the light.
That's fair. You keep blowing them out, so.
No, I mean, it's, like, it seems like it's always me that... Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I'll watch.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, it's a Ouija board.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say if you ever play with Deceptus, hide it, because if he sees the Ouija board, he always makes a beeline for it. For some reason, he really likes that Ouija board.
Nah, you little bitch.
Hopefully we're not dealing with a ghoul. We're gonna get squad wide right here.
See, this is what I mean. I'm so bad.
But I think, like, the devs actually did that intentionally, because they know that people's, like, first reaction if they get scared is they're gonna cuss and everything. And if, like, so that's definitely, like, that's just sadistic.
It's just rude to freaking have a ghost that hates when you swear. Also, why can't you go upstairs? Why is it not a thing?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, like, when I first played this, I thought, like, you know, like, the little, because when you go out, two.
So it's obviously in this room.
Oh, crud, it's doing this again. Please tell me it's not a wraith.
Why, because it's moving?
Supposedly, there's not information on the wraith, but people, like, you play the game have basically kind of deduced that they believe it teleports. Because you saw we guess got twos, and then bam, nothing.
Dumb.
We are dealing with a wraith that's going to be a pain to get a bead on it.
Nah, you stupid.
What happened? I heard it, but...
Oh, I went to go try and find you, and when I went to go walk down this hallway, this stupid thing ran across.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah, it's like, I know that they're there, but you don't know what.
You try to prep for it, and it still, like, gets you. I'm at least trying to see, because we got those twos, but then it just dropped off. So, hate when that happens. Okay.
I keep getting stuck on that corner.
Yeah. It's constantly a thing. Like with me too at times. Nothing in here.
I hate the creaking. It's so creepy.
Mm-hmm. Slight scare got me right there because I wasn't expecting it because everything else. This frustrates me when when we get a ghost like this because, like, you know, it's not doing anything at all now. I'm gonna go and say it. If I go out here and see that, you know, it's tanking our sanity and not showing up, I'm gonna go and just say a wraith and just go and just leave, because I'm not gonna deal with that from this ghost.
Sanity shot.
Wraith.
No.
I don't even care. I'm just gonna say wraith and go. I'm done with it.
Wraith, okay.
I mean, I may be wrong. Whatever the case, I'm just not really too much of it. Cause it seems like, I don't know if this is a glitch or what, but like we just walked all to that house and didn't get a single reading. I know that can happen at times where, but it's like the fact we got twos, then bam, nothing. At the very least, we're gonna do these optional objectives so we're gonna get some money out of it if we're wrong. I was like, okay, well, he was not that active. He's not gonna mind it. Then I guess, like, you know, Gerald's not gonna mind us going in here and like and doing all these optional objectives. All right, lost note, candle, yeah. Quick payday. This works. Now, knowing our luck, it's like, oh, well, the reason I didn't react is because I'm a revenant. I was just waiting to kill you. Wait, what? You heard me.
Oh my god. Probably. Going our fucking love.
That's the problem. It's like, okay, you're gonna put a candle. Yeah, where am I? Then to blow out the candle. I mean, since you like you get around the house so much, figured like you just blow it out on your own accord. Now, if it's wandering around the house or wherever, I'm just gonna put it right here. Just hope it actually. Amber says she went to the living room to have the light on. This got her so unsettled. Note. Maria had never known a life outside of a small, dingy room. I'll read it this time. Dingy room in which she was kept. Her parents, who had once longed for a daughter, had grown to hate her with a seething bitter passion. Well, see, this is about the room we can't go in on Cyclone Street. Had grown to hate her with a seething bitter passion. It wasn't her fault, of course. Maria had been born a twin, but her sister Mary had died. Mary and Maria were sisters, not the same person. Had died shortly after birth. Maria was left alone to face the wrath of her parents. They blamed her for Mary's death. Convinced that her survival had somehow caused her sister's demise, so they took out their anger on Maria in ways that were unspeakable. They would force her to stare at a blank wall for hours on end, sometimes even days, without allowing her to move or speak. They would beat her mercilessly, leaving her bruised and bloody. They would force her to eat from a dog bowl, making her look like nothing more than an animal. Maria never knew what it was like to feel loved or cared for. Her parents had turned to drugs and alcoholism, numbing themselves to the guilt and anger they felt towards their daughter. As the years went on, their punishments grew worse and worse. One night, in a drug-fueled rage, Maria's parents killed her. They beat her until she was unrecognizable, until her tiny body was no longer breathing. They didn't even feel remorse for what they had done. To them, Maria had always been a burden, a reminder of what they had lost. But Maria's spirit didn't rest. It lingered in a small room where she had been kept captive for so many years. And as the years went on, her spirit grew stronger, fueled by the anger and pain that had been inflicted upon her, and her desire for love and acceptance. Those who dared to enter the room would feel a cold, eerie presence. Some claimed to hear whispers in the darkness. A voice seemed to be calling out for help. Others claimed to see a small figure in the shadows, the outline of a girl with a haunting familiar face, projecting an innocent laughter echoing through their heads. Maria's spirit never found peace, doomed to roam the small room where she had suffered for so many years. And to this day, some say if you listen closely, you can still hear her cries for help echoing through the darkness. That is dark, but it was well written and everything. Like, that was a pretty nice little story and everything, guys. Because that's the thing, I always thought that Maria and Mary were the same person in Cyclone Street, but it was actually sisters. So I'm guessing Mary is Bloody Mary, and Maria is disgusting. No one has been able to figure out how to get into that room, apparently. Like Maria's room. Like, people online have been claiming that they had ways to get in there involving around, like, you know, doing the Bloody Mary scare and all that. Still ain't blow out the damn candle, little punk. But apparently no one's actually really truly figured out how to get in there. I mean, or if they have, they're not actually, they're people like, maybe they actually said online, people don't believe them because there's so many different theories on how to get in there. But I don't even know if anyone's really actually posted anything from inside the room, like on Steam or anything like that, so. It's kind of hard trusting a lot of these articles online. No offense to them, but there's like so many I've seen that basically are talking about the detailed steps to get in there, but I don't think they actually really even show like what it looks like inside the room.
Weird.
I do want to check out in there because I'm having a feeling there's definitely gonna be like something cool in there if you can get in there. But maybe like the devs just don't have it like haven't actually implemented it yet. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be they don't have it developed or something yet. It's like that we can't go upstairs in this house.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if we could. I'm thinking just maybe because it's supposed to be like a starter house, so they're making it where it's easy because it's like it's much smaller. But still, it just seems like kind of like it's all like one floor, but the floor is, I mean, that's the thing. The floor on Cyclone Street, like, you know, the main floor was, I think it was actually smaller than this one. This, like, seems like it's actually, like, much bigger than, like, the main floor of Cyclone Street. Okay. I've had it with this ghost. I'm gonna go in here and actually try to figure out, like, you know, get an EMF reading. And I'm gonna put the candle down there and then just go from there. Did they go through there before? I don't know, because like I said, it's just kind of weird that the ghost just completely dropped off the face of the earth.
Right?
I mean, technically it already did. I mean, it left this plane of existence, but... So I didn't go to the back of the house to see if I would have got anything back there, but still, because it won't blow out the candle, so I put it like where we got like the twos before. Hope that maybe that'll actually be enough if it actually goes to that area. My main concerns, like I said, you know, like, well, that's not knowing what it is. I mean, if it's a revenant, I'm not. That's the thing. The only time I really feel safe in that house usually is when I know that it's not a revenant.
Guess we don't have a single piece of evidence, so it very could well be a revenant.
Yeah, I mean, we already voted rape anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say like just like keep everything moving forward. We're just gonna go ahead and go.
All right.
Because this is like another one of those ones that's like being like very shy. I'm gonna laugh actually as a wraith. Diogen?
Yeah.
They're known to have no interest in anything other than the prey inside. They didn't have any interest in anything at all. Less aggressive as prey is not nearby. I just thought about something. I was in there and I wasn't getting anything. I wonder if it was going after you. Less aggressive as prey is not nearby. I went in there and nothing happened at all when I was looking at when I got the candle. I think it actually might have been wanting you.
Oh, god damn.
Because when you were in there, we got readings. And I think, like, you know, you moved out of, like, you know, that area, and then it stopped messing, it stopped doing anything, but I was still right there. I bet you it actually wanted you.
It probably did. And every time we went back in, it was me and you.
I said, this is like, they gave the deal again, like, the Banshee stuff, and that's the thing, the Banshee, I'm wondering whether, like, they got something playing with the Banshee, because they don't have it in here yet. So for all we know, what it could be, and this actually be a pretty cool thing, is if, like, you know, the Banshee ends up being Maria or something. Or they actually make, like, a specific, like, a specific use for the Banshee, where it's her or something. That was... See, the thing about the Diogen is that, to me, it's like the reverse, the reverse Umbrio, because the Umbrio basically it favors like someone. It favors a person. It won't kill them, but will kill everyone else and everything. While the Diogen basically, so basically it locks on one person but kills everyone else. The Diogen locks on one person and wants to kill them.
What? Just lovely.
I said, just the ghosts in this game, like when you think about like just the mechanics of them, they're just hilarious. Cause like we were saying, like, you know, like the one, like, you know, about the cussing, like I was telling Mac, I was like, well, I might be boned then, because I told him I'm gonna go in there and all I'm gonna see is just like a flying bar of soap coming at me. Like, wait, what are you? I'm gonna wash your mouth out. All right, let me get my stuff.
Yeah, I'm screwed if we get the friggin' one with the swearing.
Yeah, because the other day we were playing and we knew it was a ghoul because we already got the evidence and we were in there trying to do the optional stuff. So we did exercise it. But at one time I had tried to turn on the light. Mac was right behind me. That blew, and I was like, fuck. And I actually kind of like just mouthed the words F, like the F word. And I clapped my mouth like right afterwards because I knew like it was still audible enough to where it probably got picked up by the mic.
Definitely.
And that would probably like just realistically speaking, like if I'm in a house where I've like I just pictured if I had stubbed my toe, I was about to cuss, and Matt just ran towards me and put his glasses hand around my mouth like, don't you say it. Don't you say it.
Okay.
I was like, don't say what? Don't say that word. What word? Fuck? And then like all of a sudden the ghost just comes in. He's getting fat.
Weird. That cat is getting real fat, man.
Oh, he gets bigger than this. Like literally he walks around, he looks like a squishmallow. Like I'm dead serious, like he actually gets fat enough to the point where he actually looks like a squishmallow. Okay. Alright, yeah, back to the abandoned house. But I'll feel like a lot better about this game once they maybe like, you know, maybe nerf the Revenant a little bit if they actually plan to do so. Because like I said, a lot of people have been like complaining about it. I feel like it should just have like a rare chance. Maybe there's a chance is rare. Fabio Castaneda, I could swear we got him when I was playing this my last stream of this. Because me and Matt were making I can't believe it's not Butter references. I think down to like the last name is Fabio Castaneda, I think. All right, lost note, solid photo of the ghost orbs.
We have to get a photo of the ghost.
It's not as hard as you think. It's actually creepier in this one because originally in Phasmo, you know, that's like one of the trickier objectives because you have to be on point, like with waiting for the ghost to spawn, or basically just have the camera on you and hope you get lucky. Well, in this one, when you get to the optional objectives, the ghost will like periodically spawn in and out. Like it'll actually, you know, start manifesting like around you. You'll hear like a weird laugh noise, like or something like that, like a weird cackling. But it actually kind of makes it creepier because you know it's gonna pop in at any moment and everything. Like for some reason, waiting for it to come in that one-time Phasmo actually is like it's less creepy than it is here. I don't know why, but okay. So wait, hold on a second. Why is there a camera 2? Oh, because I'm holding this. There it is. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna need me EMF too. Okay, I'm gonna go and like go right for the back, just to see if like the ghost is. Oh hell no!
Mother, fuck!
This is gonna be a time where I'm gonna remind everyone that's watching that I have automatonophobia. I absolutely hate dogs. Bit of an odd thing considering I'm wearing a movie of my shirt of my favorite movie. Definitely shop on Terror Threads. This is not a sponsored video, a sponsored like endorsement or anything. I'm wearing like a Puppet Master shirt because I love the movie Puppet Master, and yet I'm afraid of not just puppets, but dolls. And they just did that to me again. That's the second time I've seen that thing. Yeah. For those who don't know, like I said, I have almatonophobia. So, that's the reason I can't even play Five Nights at Freddy's.
You didn't warn me about that one. I wasn't prepared.
Honestly, I forgot about it. Don't know how I could have, but yeah. Honestly, I didn't expect it to happen so quickly. That's the thing. It's like, I like, my thing's like, and what's worse about it is like, I don't like dolls because they got like those cold, dead eyes. How about no eyes? That's even worse.
Yeah, no.
Child?
What the hell?
Child, I don't even want to hear it. You better stay behind that dress.
Does it leave the dress?
No, but there's...
Does it ever come at you? Okay.
No, there's worse things.
Worse things?
Remember the lady from the painting? The one that I showed you when I came and said Magna and she came out of the painting? She can actually spawn out of that dress.
Oh.
Yeah, Victoria.
Oh.
Yeah, that will be Victoria if I'm correct. Like, I'm so used to that one right there for the most part.
It seems like we're getting every friggin' scripted scare right now.
Yeah, this is definitely a pretty active haunt. Don't want to say the H word because I mean, like, oh, does someone say hunt? No. Child, get off that workbench. Don't you point at me.
Yeah, we're literally getting every freaking jump scare.
Yeah, this one's active. That's kind of concerning. I'm not adopting that wedding dress. You can have it if you want it, Red. Take it off our hands.
My vision is distorted. Ah, you bitch. Can't.
I'm trying my best not to cuss because it could be a ghoul. I'm just
I
always.
know. I'm also trying, but like.
Where's our sanity? Because this ghost has been crazy with like the scares. It's been very active. It's already dropped our sanity by like 10%. Yeah. Yeah, the apparition, like that. I know she's not in the house still. 'Cause I mean, I already left out. I was making sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's two of those apparitions I've seen. That one where it comes at me like that, and the one has gotten me by myself, and also being when I was with Mac. You know, the one that spawned on the bed in the wedding dress room, or it's Hollow Man as I call it. That one is one of the ones that gets me the most every time. We got a serious problem here where we have like yet to really kind of, I mean, this ghost is very active. That could be a clue to something. But, because last time I dealt with the ghost, this is active where I think it ended up being a boogie. But there's no information on the boogie in regards to what it does. It's like it's one of those ghosts they haven't really put any information on its abilities yet. I'm not gonna say it is one. I mean, it could just be like pretty much it's like each of the ghosts can roll like being to where they can be active or inactive, and but obviously some of the ghosts definitely do have like the perks of like where they're a lot more vocal on the fact that they're here. But things before we haven't really been able to set up any kind of perimeter because we haven't been able to even get like an EMF yet.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, because we've been mostly at the front of the house looking, I'm gonna go back to the library. Where's my daily objectives quest at? All right, 2 out of 3 on the paranormal places. And I gotta identify the ghost one more time, and I'll get 300 for that. And a response out of the Ouija board, which technically is gonna be easy, but it's gonna be like a definitely playing with fire thing.
Oh my god, I'm waiting for more freaking jump scares.
Oh, just wait for it. Because this painting's got another one outside the one that I showed you, too. So he's still getting it. I swear, not this again. Whoa!
What just happened?
That's a 4. Oh, hollow bones, hollow bones. Oh, God! Oh, you... Wait a minute. Did that sheet just move?
I don't know.
Yep, I think we've got the room.
I was too busy running away.
Yeah, the hollow bones one is definitely like one of the big ones too. That one like gets me every time. So we got in the doll room, we got like the doll hall, we got hollow bones, we got the upside down crosses, we got like, you know, we got Hollow Man. We got Ring Girl, like, you know, hanging out behind the dress. Ring Girl, like, sitting down in the workshop pointing at me almost like I'm gonna die. Oof. Yep.
Oh my Jesus. Okay.
It's a sandy drainer. It's like, okay, y'all want a vocal ghost? Fine. Oh, this stupid... Oh my god. Oh, that's right, I ain't got anything in there. I was like, wait, I can't see the easel. I was like, oh, maybe we should put it in there first. That might help. Yeah, I mean, it has capacity to help.
I mean, probably.
This ghost doesn't know me. I've been confused in the submission. It's like, yeah, all right, ghost. Well, how about this? What if I told you that every time you look around every time? What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. I am scared. I'm thinking out of my head. Been there, done that. All right, someone's getting desperate. They're repeating scares here.
Right?
All right. Hey, don't be making. I swear my easel just literally just cranked that Soldier Boy dance. It like hopped to the right. Okay, we're good. Let's try to rule some things out before we really like play Russian roulette with this ghost. Okay, so we can't really see the ESG if that pops up is the problem. This is the reason why I said this thing definitely needs night vision.
Yeah. It really does, though.
Especially with like how often like these lights break whenever I touch them. Alright, it's like, alright, James, you don't like want the lights to break so you can't like see anything, then don't mess with them. I was like, well, I gotta turn them on just to see anything in the first place. Well, that's not our problem. How's it not how's that your problem? Like, either way, it's like the lights aren't, like, it's like the lights are off. Well, go buy another light bulb. They don't know me. I've been in, like, change every single light in here with LED bulbs. They don't know me. Now, the thing is, I didn't get a word like that. See, from this angle, the way it looks or whatever, it's like, you know, the, ESG, like, is right there, like, near in front of the window, but from this side, it's like it's more, away from. I was gonna say if I actually looked at it from right here, maybe, like, it would pop up the ghost. and it would like,
Mm.
you know what?
Why would we turn the light on? Would that help or no?
What are you talking about in there?
Yeah.
That's the problem. The light blue.
Oh.
But I do see an idea here. So if we move the easel over to that direction, we can still see it. But if I put the ESG right there in front of that window, see the window's like got like that little bit of a light thing right there. So we put the ESG in front of it, and we see something block out that window for a second. That's gonna tell us we got ESG. Like if we put like right there in front of it, try to line it up. All right, I'm just gonna go in here and die.
Is this together?
It's an alone.
Of course it is.
Yep, that's what it is.
So are you going in alone or am I coming with you?
I'm gonna go in alone real quick. No, you're not, game. Hold on a second. Hold on. No. I ain't taking no chances. You're trying to trick me. You want me to try to be brave just because it can be like one of those ghosts that attacks me when I'm alone. Well, I got something for you, ghost.
What just happened?
No, nothing happened to worry about. I mean, I'm about to make sure it's not. I'm gonna show it like what compels me, or what's gonna compel it. Like, it was like this. I was like, this asshole's come here like think he's Van Helsing. Oh no. Screw you. I'm back.
Anything happen?
Eh. But the good news, I did get. Okay, I swear I thought I got that thing lined up. Well, still, I mean, we should still be able to see it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I moved the easel over a little bit, and I put the ESG like a little bit more to the left. I thought I actually got it completely parallel to the window, but at least it should be enough to where if it actually does manifest over the ESG, the light like from the window should kind of give us like some kind of a silhouette. I'm just hoping this isn't one of those ghosts like they think I'm in the hallway. I mean, like last time, I like before or whatever. Like I said, sometimes it can take a while, like for it right on the canvas. Like it gets like writer's block or painter's block or something. It needs inspiration.
I don't feel like I'll be able to get fingerprints, especially if the lights glow.
Now, like I said, like it has like played with the lights, with like the switch, like not. I mean, with the light broken. I was thinking it's not doing anything at this end. But the main problem would be like if that's not even the room. But I mean, we were getting 4s and all that in there. We I guess need to find a room where it's definitely consistent. Like where we got like something that's definitely gonna be like a consistent reading. Like we get like freezing temps and stuff like that. And we can get like stain. then that's gonna tell us like what's more likely gonna be the room. But I don't know because I think it actually has like pulled a fast one on us before. Because when me, Mac, and the Sets were playing earlier today or yesterday now, whatever. Currently it's 105. Yeah, when we were playing yesterday, like when we were on Cyclone Street, we saw like you know a smudge upstairs, but then like you know the ghost was all over the place. Like it was down in the living room and everything. So, or whatever case, I got my cross out. Because like I said, I just don't know exactly what we're dealing with here, so. Well, I'll recall, I didn't close the door. Wait, do you have a UV?
Yep.
Check the door, because the door was closed. Ah, darn it, nothing.
I can't even see.
Whoa! It really likes that jump scare, doesn't it? Like, can't you see? Here's some light for you.
Right?
Alright, that was me, don't worry.
Oh. I was like, door?
I already knew that light blowed. Come on! Oh, come on!
I don't feel like you should be allowed to friggin' touch the door. Or the touch the lights.
I'm telling you, that ghost is waiting somewhere with a slingshot, or it's like it's crawling along the ceiling with a hammer. Like every time I try to turn a light on, it immediately smacks the light with a hammer. Okay. So I really do feel like, why did our sanity dip so much? Like we were barely even in there that long. I thought like my sanity was higher than that. I mean, it feels like that's the room because we have not, you know, that's the thing about it. It keeps on doing all those scares in there and everything. Yeah, it is, Ren. How you doing tonight? Oh, doing Minecraft? Okay. Yeah, this is PhantomPryncess's first time playing this and everything. And I think it's definitely been an experience for her. Like I played with Mac and Deceptus yesterday, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look this over. We haven't been able to get Easel. Haven't been able to get ESG Ghost Reaction that we could tell. I don't think I necessarily... Yeah, I really want Dead Island 2. I want to get it for my PS5. I just have not been able to actually afford it yet and everything. I've had like a lot of stuff going on. So, I definitely want Dead Island 2. I want Dead Island 2, and I definitely want, Star Wars, Jedi Survivor. Okay. So, could be a Wraith, could be an Nagash, but at the same time with the Gosh, I haven't seen like any freezing temps in there, so I'm willing to say freezing temperatures might be out. I took off freezing temperatures, and I took easel canvas drawing and ESG off, and then freezing temperatures, and just without any other kind of anything else, it's a wraith.
Mm.
That is if it's what it is. I mean, we could still get like ESG, but so that's the problem. You know, I haven't.
I mean, it makes sense. We're not finding it anywhere.
Like plot twist. It's a wraith, huh?
Well, I mean, we're getting activity. It's not giving us any evidence.
It's like we go in there and like, okay, oh, they're back. Teleports in the room just to do stuff, and then like jumps back out. Yeah, Far Cry 5. Yeah, Far Cry 5 and everything. I definitely, you know, enjoy my time with. It's one I gotta kind of get back to at some point and everything, because I never really actually did any of the side quests for Far Cry 5. I think my favorite in the series probably is 4 though. Like, it's 4 just because, like, really when you think about, like, you know, Pagan Min in Far Cry 4, Pagan really wasn't that much. I mean, yeah. Like, my thing is, I like Pagan because he wasn't necessarily evil, per se. I mean, he obviously definitely made some screwed up choices and everything. He was basically a dictator. But really, when you really look at it, you know, if he really he wasn't like Voss in 3. You know, Pagan actually, you know, genuinely really didn't want to have a conflict with AJ. And really, you know, if you actually, you know, wait around at the beginning or whatever, you actually have, like, ending choices where he actually takes AJ off, like, to, basically, you know, like, scatter his mother's ashes and everything. Oh, just wait for it. I'm not gonna spoil anything, Ren, but yeah, just wait for it. They're an interesting group. See, my thing is, like, I feel like even, like, you know, with, like, you know, the, lack of light in there, that model we should be able to show because it had, like, some kind of sheen on it or something. We haven't actually seen the model, like, the ghost model pop up. So, I'm just gonna say Ray, because I'm tired of this ghost. This made me mad. My evidence is that there is no evidence.
So you're locking in Wraith?
I'm just gonna say Wraith. Because I'm frustrated with this ghost, because it's another one, it's like it's scaring us, but we can't get anything on it. We can't figure out where the stupid thing is.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, the Seed family, I'll say, probably were like my least favorite antags. Like, I think I might actually call them protagonists before. Yeah, the Seed family probably is my least favorite out of the Far Cries I played. Because I had 6 but never played it. Voss is probably my second favorite villain in Far Cry, and Pagan Min is my absolute favorite. Just because Pagan was just such an interesting character and everything. It's like he was just different and all that, and seemed like he wanted to beat his own drum. Seemed like he might have actually dealt with scrutiny, like, you know, judgment from people. And really, it seemed like, you know, yeah, he was running his country. I mean, because the main thing you think about with Far Cry 4, think about the paths of, like, the two people, like, you know, I can't remember their names, but, like, on each side, basically, you know, the two that well, technically Far Cry 4 can have a good ending. The thing is, you just have to basically just wait like 15 minutes at the beginning of the game. There's a secret ending you can get. But no, basically, like, Far Cry 4, the thing is, like, regardless of what path you took, who you decided, I think it was like Aaliyah and the other guy, I believe. I can't remember, like, the girl's name, I think it was Aaliyah. But basically, you know, regardless of what side, you realize both of them weren't exactly mostly on the up and up. And it's like, well, shoot, like, you know, Pagan's better than they are. Okay, so we got ghost orbs at least. Very least, let's go and, like, try going and at least get, like, you know, these optionals. Okay, yeah, you got a bit more sanity than me. And plus, I got the cross. So. Yeah, but really, when you think about it, the main thing I kind of look at is one of the times you really see, like, yeah, he did some bad things, but you look at the beginning of the game, when he basically just stabbed the guy with the pin. I mean, the guy literally, he told the guy not to shoot. I kind of look at, like, you know, the guy could have, like, probably, like, you know, not just killed AJ, but probably, like, anyone in that bus, if I'm right. I mean, Pagan gave him an order, and the guy, like, you know, defied it. And basically, in a sense, because they could have killed AJ. It's like Pagan was really like trying to look out for AJ in that. All right. Do you want the cross, considering the fact that you got less sanity than me?
Does the cross protect me?
Okay. If you have it out, what we found out, it works differently than Phasmo. And Phasmophobia, a lot of people have the misconception that if you basically just like, put the cross out, like when the ghost is hunting you or whatever, like, after it starts hunting, it'll save you. It doesn't work. I mean, as far as we know, it actually works like, if you don't have the cross out initially and the ghost starts hunting, it'll still save you as long as you put it out afterwards. And you basically just hold on to the cross. It's kind of weird how it always just like falls upright like that. Yeah, so from what we've seen, like, as long as like, you don't have to actually have it like, equipped when the ghost like starts hunting, but as long as you do so afterwards. I mean, I think like Max said he tested it and it saved him. Darn it.
Bitch.
Move chair. Okay, I got
That
this.
chair just moved. Why is that chair moving?
Okay, I got the bowls. And the bad thing is, if the ghost actually does spawn in, or basically like does this little manifestation, so you can take a picture of it. It might tell us we were in the wrong room. But it was very active in there, so it should like spawn inside the Just mess with the crosses again. Yeah, I gotta find that note. Probably will be in here again. Huh? Surprisingly. Oh, there it is. Alright, it's the Maria one again. Don't have to read that.
Do we need the camera? I dropped it outside.
Yeah. We have to take a picture of the ghost.
I just realized I dropped the camera when I went to go pick up the cross. Did I drop that too? There it is.
Okay. Alright. I'll see if I can get a picture of you. Just keep your cross out so that way if it does try to hunt.
Okay.
Okay.
I just threw things again.
Okay, we're doing one of these kinds. It's supposed to like manifest more. I'll show you. Huh? What the hell?
What the hell?
The moment I pushed the thing, it showed up. Like right there, like ultra instinct-ish.
My dog didn't like me screaming.
No, I don't know if that was like an ESG guy. I took a picture and it popped up. I wonder if it actually, if it doesn't show, you have to take a picture for it to show up. You have to actually take a picture for it to spawn. Because it wasn't doing anything.
Maybe.
Oh, bullshit. It was an
You
ESG.
didn't get it. Was it?
Okay, that is a goddamn lie. Because I know when I shove it down, that ghost was on that. Oh no. All right, challenge accepted, ghost. Fish boy. That makes me mad, okay? It did like the cackling sound like stupid ghost. Yeah, we're kind of just still trying to figure that out. About as broken as the Revenant. Stupid Revenant. Punk.
So. Okay. So, was it? Remy? Stop.
Clear the stairs. Yeah, in my time play, I've just seen like the chain. That's it. But it does look like there's gonna be more up there, so.
And there's boards across up there anyway.
Screw it. I'm done. I ain't gonna bother with it anymore. This ghost is being fickle. Alright, a couch and a dresser. Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see once they actually do make it, because it does like it definitely works as a two-story house. I guess they maybe just kind of blocked off so it would be like a little training area for people. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with that ghost. That's the thing, because it did the cackle and I got it on the camera and everything. So I'm done. This ghost is stupid. I quit.
That's fair.
I'm just curious, like, evidence. So we can't actually go back and check it and everything. So it's probably not gonna be a wraith then. Yeah, I mean, because they've got like such a big high, you know, like so many people are enjoying this game and everything. They got like I think like some high profile streamers that are enjoying playing it, so. Guipo. Which we know absolutely nothing about still. I think they just cheese dust cookie. That. What do you think? Cat's like, I think you need to feed my ass. I'm thinking like the cat's food is a ghost also, because it's like there's such a small amount of food, but somehow this cat gets fat the more it eats. I wish they at least changed like the bowl up so I don't like we're actually starving it. Yeah, I want that. I mean, it's gonna be a while before I get it, obviously. I'm trying to save my money up a little bit more now. I do want that. I mean, I at least want the pub. The plus side, I'm like 60 experience away from being able to get the hospital.
I forgot I could buy clothes.
Yeah. I was like, wait, are you gonna buy like when you gonna buy some clothes and everything? Because you've been walking around with the same.
I forgot that was a freaking thing I could do.
Oh, they're gonna have like the Shinigami on. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Kurosawa house. That's what I did the first time. I just like, you know, played like just in my underwear. And then Mac was like, you know, like a few rounds later, was like, wait, did you just put on socks? Like I was literally, I just changed it where originally I was barefoot. I put on socks, and he noticed the socks more than anything else. And earlier, like that ugly suit that I was wearing, where we were making jokes, because like at first, I was like, they were talking about because Mac and then were talking about I like John Wick because the hair and the All right, Ren. But because earlier on, they were saying because my hair was slicked back, like I like John Wick. I was like, with this suit, I don't like John Wick. I like Pee Wee freaking Herman. And then next thing you know, like, you know, I'm running the house and the stepdad was like making fun of me running, saying run Forrest run. I was like, ah shoot, I do like I'm wearing Forrest Gump's suit. So yeah, that ugly suit that I was wearing when you first spawned in, like I just realized I was like, shoot, it sounds like I do like Forrest Gump. All right, flashlight, EMF, crucifix,
Yeah.
Danny.
I'm changed now.
Okay, that works. Actually, yeah, it kind of like reminds you of, like, you know, something you'd wear, actually.
Yeah, right? 100%.
Like, I kind of want to get the Tengu mask, but I'm just like, it's not really like, you know, I want to make sure I can try to get like another safe house for anything else, because my cat needs like, you know, a better establishment to like to be in. Yeah, but like I said, the leveling in this is like, it definitely takes more time and everything, but this makes you feel like you're actually earning your rewards. And I'm pretty sure they're probably going to revamp it at some point, maybe. Rishi Haynes. Rishi
I
Haynes.
was trying to explain it to my friends. And they're like, it sounds kind of interesting.
What, this game?
I think it is. Yeah.
Ah.
The ones I play Phasmo with.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this
one that we tried. I can't remember the friggin' name of it now. The jump scares on it was fucking horrid.
Yeah, me and Deceptus played Ghost Exile, I think. But it was so confusing and all that, and we were kind of frustrated about the fact that literally from the start, there's a ghost that's chasing you around everywhere. I was like, that's more of an annoyance than like an actual fear factor. It's like, because you're trying to like, apparently they relied heavily on this whole thing where the ghost can constantly drag you around the house, and you had to like be on your guard whenever like the ghost like, you know, manifests, because you can easily get killed. It was
Exile is the one I was talking about. It was fucking stupid.
Yeah, like this one, and the only other one I played beside this one and Phasmo is Forewarned. We, you know, me and Matt have played like a lot of Forewarned, and that's a really solid one. I said this game makes me think of a little bit about.
Yeah.
Because basically, with Forewarned, it's a similar concept. You have to find like these canopic jars. You have to find like, you know, these different relics and everything, and then you have the option like, you know, you have to like get out of the temple before like, you know, while you're dealing with this monster. And each one has like different mechanics. But then like after you can decide to go back like afterwards, once you use the blue lever to get out of the place, unlock the door out, you can choose to go back down once if you have like all the jars and everything, and like actually banish it, and you can get more money. So it's kind of like a similar thing here, like it's like a mix of Phasmo and Forewarned with this, and that's what I like. All right, salt bags, blow out the candle, sitting human silhouette. His name is Rishi Haynes, and we'll respond if someone is next to us.
Pacify is another one.
Yeah, I have Pacify. I only played it once, and I played Devour once with Deceptus, but Pacify was like interesting, because one time I played I was like just tripping out because my friend at the time got turned into a doll. I was like, what the hell? Because it was like an angle where like we were dealing with like the one like he was over there at the other side or whatever, like, you know, basically from the angle like, you know, he was getting like a very weird type of pleasure from like the ghost or whatever, because like she was in front of him and she was crouched down. And I was like, what the hell? And then like next thing you know, he comes around from the corner, like comes around behind there, just walks out casually like the size of a doll. And then he did like a jump. He just like jumped like 20 feet in the air. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I do want to get back to playing that at some point, because that game was just, you know, because that's the thing, you know, I keep on hearing like people, like I've said before, people like, you know, like are so quick to say like, oh, this game is gonna be a Phasmo killer or something like that. Or this is better than Phasmo. But me, I don't really care about a game like, yeah, it'd be nice if the game actually is better than Phasmo, but I'm not looking at these games as competition, because each of them do their own thing differently. Yeah, they're taking a lot of inspiration from Phasmo, and I've heard people say like, you know, to get frustrated when you have like games like hardcore, I guess, Phasmo players or Phasmo fans get mad because other games are, it's like, oh, they're ripping off of it. I was like, okay, well, you can say the same thing about like games that follow Super Mario Brothers in regards to the platforming genre, because, you know, if it wasn't for Super Mario Brothers, we wouldn't have Banjo-Kazooie, we wouldn't have probably wouldn't have Crash Bandicoot, games like that. Like, there's a difference between like completely mocking, like taking everything from a game and trying to sell it off as your own, compared to taking inspiration from it. This game does like a lot of things that Phasmo does. So obviously there's inspiration there, but it does its own thing as well. Like Forewarned. I mean, I've jokingly called it Egyptian Phasmo, but you know, it's definitely like it got its own thing as well.
There's no point in comparing the games, honestly. Like, all do things differently.
Yeah, like, I mean, I remember when Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, like all the Five Nights at Freddy's clones that came after that, but I didn't really, kid running down the hall. But I really dissed any of them because some, like, you know, some of the games I actually played that were clones I was able to actually play, even though I couldn't play Five Nights at Freddy's itself. I think for me, with Five Nights at Freddy's, it's because you're stuck in a chair and you can't really move around. Like, I've got Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, so I'm planning to eventually stream because at least you can move around in that one. But I'm just not really too keen. I was like, okay, realistically, I'm not gonna sit down in a chair and like let something come towards me trying to kill me.
That's fair.
And plus, in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, it's like, this dude literally, like, I think, like, did like a week of it on the job or whatever, and only got paid, I think, about like $100. Like, you're gonna go back multiple nights in a row, risking your life, knowing these animatronics are trying to kill you for that measly paycheck? Like, you trade some games at GameStop and get more money than that. I totally hate this room. Always gonna hate this room.
Yeah.
Yourself. I'm right here mocking the ghost. She's just gonna push over she's gonna throw the whole dress at me. Okay, nothing so far. I'm wondering if it's the living room because we have not gotten, because I think the living room hasn't been like a.
Yeah, you stupid.
I heard it that time. She's never done that before. Are you not seeing that next to you?
What? I'm seeing what next to me?
If you don't get your ass out of here.
What are we talking about?
The ring girl was like right there in front of me, like, you know, okay then. I saw it and you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay, the one that's always behind the dresser or behind the dress, like the, you know, the ring girls, like you calling her, Sadako or Samara or whatever. She literally was standing right there in front of me at that hallway for like several seconds, and you walked up right next to her and you didn't even see her. She didn't. You weren't able to see her, but I was. I got a clip of it.
She was not on my screen. Like,
Yeah,
what?
she there's like specific. Yeah, that one was because she was right there. Had her like she was doing the Bohemian Rhapsody pose, like with her arms like, you know, crossed across her chest. Like, is this the real life? No, it's about to be. Are you getting these hands? Workshop. I hear the radio in there. Yeah, that's the workshop. Oh shoot, shiitake mushrooms. Does this ghost even know where it is?
Turn the light on right there.
Yeah, that just randomly happens, but that's not. It's coming. It's going between. I think I've got an idea. It's like fluctuating. I wonder what would happen. All right, I got something for it. I'm gonna look here one more time. If I don't get anything, I'm just gonna put something in the hallway. Okay, no, you're in here. I get you. Okay.
Freezing temps.
All right. Yeah, let's bolt real quick because I know it. Because the thing is, you know, freezing temps. We know what that could mean. That could be a Revy. Just, you know, I'll turn on whatever lights I dang well please.
That's how
I was
it
expecting
works.
it to pop. Like, I was like, okay.
Yeah, so was I.
All right, freezing temps. Oof. Yeah, some of the worst ones. Oni, Revenant, Demon, and Ghoul are on the table. And Abaddon. Now your sanity took a hit compared to. No, never mind. They're more consistent because like mine was at 90 and yours was at 85, and yeah, it's doing that weird weird fluctuation thing.
Yeah.
All right. Alright, hopefully it's not gonna do me the dead. I don't want it to do me the dead. Voice box of clown shoes. Like, how dare you? You better clean up that mess, young lady.
You're not living life.
I'm gonna walk out here and get clocked by a random wrench.
Right? Bitch was not having it.
I say young lady because we didn't see like, you know, the ring girl like multiple times here. I forgot. Yeah, Rishi or whatever. That's the thing. Because Rishi, it sounds like that'd be a Japanese name, like maybe a male name or a female name. I'm not entirely sure. Or as long as I don't mess with that light in there. Right, knock on wood. We got like a really good view of both the easel and the ESG. Yeah, but jokes on this thing, if it turns out the light... Jokes on this thing, if it turns out the light or whatever, we can easily just... It's okay. Well, now we know we can scan for fingerprints. Hey, you can stop... Oh, you and your dang you and your dang Morse code, Ghost.
You literally jinxed it.
But... Now we have something else to go on. Let's run in there and see if we can get like Alright, I'm gonna go and take both things where let's see if we can get like UV. Yeah, if we get fingerprints, it's basically gonna probably be doomed for us, because that's gonna be leading to a revenant. I probably should have got the cross. Okay, that's kind of a good sign. Are you here? How did you die? See if I get you anything for Christmas. Are you here? Stupid. Alright. Ghost is being petty. This is gonna be another one of those types, I can see. The type where it's like it's not gonna want to give us the evidence we need. Or basically it's like it's gonna make us fight for it.
Didn't we turn the light back on?
Yes, we did.
I literally turned it the fuck back off.
Alright, let's try this again. I'm getting tired of this ghost. Alright. We could try for fingerprints again. This ghost got jokes is what it thinks it's got.
This ghost is like, frig you guys.
I just heard it mess with the light switch. Again. Don't act like you didn't do nothing.
I can't can't tell if there's fingerprints or not because all I see is the friggin' white thing.
There's none. There aren't any fingerprints. No, it turned the light back on before we came back in here. That's when I said don't act like you didn't do anything. Yeah, I can turn the lights on and off too.
I guess we can rule out fingerprints then. I mean, it's touching the light and we're not getting anything.
Yeah, and we got back in there pretty quickly that time. Okay, so if that's the case, then it's really not messing with... Alright, so yeah, Revenant I think is out. Actually, that takes out a lot of them. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it takes out like 4 of them. Alright. Now if I go back out here and it's not mess with this light again...
It's on right now.
Just give it time. I bet it's gonna do... Let's not jinx it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's the thing. I mean, it's obvious that it's very much in there because our breath has been cold consistently. So I keep hoping it'll do something in ESG, but Rin said like the ESG is like, you know, a bit broken right now. I definitely need to kind of like look and see if anyone's had any kind of issues with it. But there's been like plenty of times where we got ESG as evidence and we never actually got like the ghost to show up on the ESG. I mean, there has been times where we had like wait quite a while for it to do anything on ESG and even the easel, but that easel's been there like dead center in that room.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that one time I was like, okay, what's not writing on the easel? Goes in there, wrote in the easel.
Alright, if we go in there and take a picture, will we get the friggin' thingy again?
Take a picture.
Alright, camera. What's our sanity? My sanity's 78.
Yeah, it's fluctuating between 78 and 83.
Do I take sanity pills or no?
I think we're okay for the moment.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. I don't know exactly all the thresholds for each of them or whatever. I mean, like, honestly, I think, like, on the table, like, the main ones, like, probably, like, one of the most problematic ones would probably be the Jinn. And the Demon, I don't, like I said, I don't know all the particulars on pissing the Demon off. I think, like, one thing is probably, like, we're going to just, like, just try, like, just constantly name drop it and stuff. The Abaddon, I got the cross on me, so that's definitely gonna help. The only thing is, like, if it ignores me, it might come after you. I don't know exactly entirely how the Abaddon works, but, like, it has a strong chance to ignore someone if they're holding a cross. Alright.
Guess we'll find out. Didn't we close the store?
I closed it at one point. One is the ghost might actually spawn up, like, you know, until, like, do that until we actually get to that phase. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting anything on the splooge meter or the splooge watch. And it's constantly messing with this radio, so... Hold up. There, now if it actually... There, now it's gonna have no choice but to interact with those things, because it's constantly over there at the radio. Okay, let's go and get like back at her, because for all we know, I mean, it could like just be if it's a revenant. We might just have like the... Yeah, we have the bad luck that it could just maybe not give us fingerprints right away. And it still could. Alright, but I put us right there next to that radio, because it's constantly messing with the radio. So, this means that there should be no way whatsoever this thing will not mess with, like, that... I mean... Makes it hard to see everything. Now, if it turns off that light again, it's gonna probably be, like, pretty hard to see, like, you know, the ESG. I mean, you're nervous, right? I mean, we're the ones who are playing. I'm going to say it straight. This goes to the dirty cheater is what it is. It's trying to mock us. It's like it's breaking all the rules, like it's not giving us any evidence.
Yeah, it's like we only have the one piece.
I mean, this go well. If fingerprints are off the table, then ghouls off the table. I was like, this goes on. I'm gonna go in there and cuss just to see if I can get the spawn and tell you to go back and say it was a ghoul. But I'd be losing all my stuff if that happened.
So you do lose your stuff if you die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely, because that's what made it so bad for Mac when he lost, when that Revenant killed him, because he just, like, bought back some of the stuff that he lost when he killed him the first time. And then he got killed again and lost it all, like, over again.
Oh my lord.
No, and the first Revenant that killed him was not playing around, because, like, we went to Cyclone Street, and it actually, like, you know, camped out, like, at the door, so Mac wasn't able to get away from it. That's the thing. It's not doing. We're not getting anything for the easel, nor the and now it's like not even doing anything in there at all. It's like it knows that it wants us to do want to do something. So let's just say easel's off the board and ESG ghost reaction. That would make it either a Mewling or Abaddon. Because both of them have Spirit Box response. One has Ectoplasm stains. One has EMF level 5. And I've always, it's been like this thing, Ectoplasm stains can be pretty sporadic and actually getting them to, you know, really work. And all that. Actually getting them to show up. At least from mine. That's the thing, because it's been messing with that radio left and right. I put the easel and the ESG right there, and it hasn't done anything with either in all this time, so. I think it's possible we can rule those out. But obviously the main problem is going to be if, like, you know, like Rin said, ESG is broken or whatever. It could even could be evidence and we're just not getting it.
Ooh.
What was that?
He just threw the stool.
It's active in there at least. I'm just wanting to see if I can see anything like move around like near the easel and the ESG, so that will kind of like, you know, really confirm things more. If it's just like not really that active in there at the moment, and it like goes like starts throwing stuff and then it goes over there, that'll kind of tell us that for sure. But I think it's probably like already pretty certain that it's not gonna be an ESG or an easel.
Yeah.
So we got freezing temps. We'd have to get the ectoplasm stain, spirit block response, and it never wants to talk to me.
You want me to try?
Yeah, I mean... So I'm gonna go in there with this and everything, because also,
Where's spirit box?
it's right there.
I just laid it right on top of that.
Alright. Problem is, it says... Alright, next to you, so I can be right in there with you and everything, so...
So is this already automatically on? I just gotta ask a question.
You have to, like, hold down the left mouse click. Left mouse button.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have this cross out just in case it's an Abaddon. Well, actually, I probably should just use this first, just to see if we make sure it's actually in here with us. Oh shit! What the hell was that?
What?
Someone just straight up growled at me, and my vision distorted.
Are you here? Are you here?
2.
Are you here?
Five!
What is with you?
We got a 5.
Run away. Run away.
See what the heck we're dealing with here. Okay, with that, if this is all correct, Abaddon. If that's correct. I'm hoping it is, but that's the thing, we were getting nothing else out of that.
Oh, I just got spirit box.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Okay, so you got Spirit Box?
Yeah.
And that was it for Abaddon, right?
Yes.
It's a good thing that happened or whatever, because, like, I'd put in the vote for Abaddon before, like, actually, you know, you said Spirit Box, so thankfully it all added up. Because I just, like, went with 2 or whatever. I was like, you got it, like, right after. Okay, so yeah, it's an Abaddon.
Yeah. I didn't know if I was getting spirit box because we started running, and then as we were, like, getting closer to the door, it was like, stop that.
Oh, he told you to stop that?
Yeah.
Like, stop that. Like, no, you stop it. No, you stop it. Like, I just hear you argue with the spirit. I was like, what? No. Alright. So, ectoplasma blow out the candle. This is going to be easy for the candle because we know where it is this time. So, we're going to definitely up our sanity. That's the thing about it. Like, technically, I mean, that's the thing about it. Even with the cross, it's not 100% certain you're going to be safe. But, at the very least, I'm going to make sure our sanity's up. Because we can, these objectives aren't really going to be that bad. Just got to find the sitting human. And the salt bag's usually pretty simple. Oh, now he's got to turn off the light. Yeah, it took us a while to get that 5, though, but... I'm just hoping it's not going to come at me at any time. Because the whole thing with the Abaddon is it targets people who are vulnerable. So... Or, like, who can't defend themselves. So, basically, obviously, without a cross. I might just go in here, put a candle down, and come back out and get the cross. I'm just gonna put this down for anything else and go get the cross just in case.
What was I saying? The cross ain't gonna help me. It'll help you.
There. We may be okay. I'm not sure. Let's go and just do what we gotta do and get on out.
So are we gonna go look for the... Oh, Jesus Where'd you go?
Right here. Let's try to find this. Alright, I got the silhouette. God, that's what I was saying. God, that's creepy. And now he's gotta get the salt bags. Okay, it's active in there now. Here's one. I really don't want to go in this room. There. That's 2.
Why did my freaking screen just go completely black there for a second? I
Let's
did
just-
not like that.
Let's hope we can find this other bag real quick and then get on out. Could be downstairs. I think they can sometimes be downstairs. I'll just be here, be here, be here, be. Crud.
That's a nice limb there on the floor.
Got it. I just gotta wait for it to blow out the candle now.
I was scared that I'm gonna like start walking towards the door and it's gonna like slam it in my face.
That's what it all. That's honestly like the most scary part about these games, where you always like expect that door to just slam.
Yeah.
Cause I've had it happen so many times. It's like one of the most terrifying aspects of like phasmophobia. So yeah.
Yeah.
Are Sandy still, like I said, like honestly, if I really knew like the threshold of the Abaddon, like in regards to it hunting or whatever, like when it can hunt, that make it. Cause I don't know if it's that you can hunt any time if you don't have a cross. I'm frustrated. I gotta put that. I can vaguely see the candle right there. So once again, it's taking its time. It says another waiting game. I probably should have made like put it on the floor, like right there near the you know, near the easel and the radio and everything. That's the thing, it's been all around that area and everything. It's been all in there, so. And throwing everything around, now it's just deciding it's not gonna blow out a candle. You've been doing everything else. It's been like, you know, such a big use of your energy. Assuming this goes to actually expend energy. You can't blow out a candle. There it goes. Okay. Now. Let me see.
Ow.
I'll say just be safe. Take another sandy pill. I've got protection. That. Okay. I mean, that sounded odd. Yeah. Finger. I got one finger so far. Oh, I hate this when this happens. This sound effect plays in here, and every time it does, I've looked upstairs thinking I was gonna see something like looking down at me.
like the sounds that are happening.
Yeah. Definitely ominous. Alright, first one. Alright. There's another. Alright, listen, keep on going back, because like I said, I've got like this cross in my inventory just to be safe. I'm just not taking any chances with this ghost. That's two. Alright, let's go and just get this room out of the way so that we won't have to go back in there.
Oh, there's one.
Okay, you got one? Alright. Alright, let's head on back down the hall. I'm thinking there's gonna be one in the library. Tarot cards. I see another one. And the other one's on the floor right here. Screw it. Right there. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was about to throw the cross down, just grab it and make a break for it. Okay.
I hate that you can't just continuously run.
Yeah. I mean, I think it feels like we can run a little bit more than like in Phasmo with their smoker lungs. Like more Abaddon, more like Abagon. I just hope we were right on it because, like I said, like a lot of that was process elimination that I was doing. But that's the thing about it. Like, you know, really, I was going by the fact we weren't getting the easel. We weren't getting like a lot of stuff. I mean, even if we don't get the ghost right, which I feel it may be an Abaddon, but even if we don't get it right, we're still going to make a good amount of money from, like, you know, doing all the other objectives.
Well, apparently it wanted to talk to me on the spirit box, so...
I was saying we did get 3 different types of evidence, so this should definitely be an Abaddon. Because we got the freezing temps, we got the EMF level 5, and you got the spirit box. And did the ghost on the spirit box light up?
Yes.
Okay, then it's Abaddon. Why are we going in here? We gotta, yeah. I feel dumb.
Yeah.
Alright. Abaddon. 1300.
Woohoo.
And I just... Oh, so that's the cap apparently currently. I can't get any more experience. It capped out at 0 out of 100. So apparently going by this, if I'm correct... Actually, no. I was at 40 before. Okay, never mind. I might still be able to get higher level because I guys remembered. I was at 40 before and I said I needed 60 more experience, I think. Or was I at 60 and I needed 40? Whatever the case, I'm at level 10 now, which means we can now go to the hospital.
I'm gonna have to cap it here because it's 30 in the morning.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, yeah, it's like about yeah, it's 2:04 here. That's what I was saying. I mean, I wasn't saying let's actually go to the hospital. I was just saying, like, you know, now, like, in regards to, like, future, like, me and the guys, or me and you, or whatever, you know. All right, guys, so we actually did something else I was really wanting to do here. We got the hospital unlocked now, so me, Mac, and Deceptus, we can try that out next time. I don't know. I know you were saying you were off today or whatever. Yeah. So if you want, like, you know, play some more of this, you know, I mean, normally Sunday's my day off. But if you want, like, play some more of this, I can see Deceptus is down as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely down to play more when I'm not working.
Okay. So as in, like, today is Sunday, when you'll be free, or when?
I work until 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay, so for Sunday or Monday?
Sunday.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want, like, you know,
I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday, so like I can do early then.
Okay, well I was gonna say like if you want to play, you know, Sunday after you go off of work or whatever, I mean I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Alright.
See what time I leave work.
Okay. Alright, but anyways, Rogues, obviously this is a pretty nice experience. In fact, you know, she died once and everything, but really, you know, my streak's still going. I haven't died again yet. But who knows, that might change at the hospital whenever we go there. But at least this was a nice little experience, you know, just jumping in on this or whatever. And second time I'd streamed today, so total I've done about I think the first stream was about 5 hours. So I played about 7 hours of this, like within a 24-hour period. So, but I mean, then again, like I think my first stream of this, I played like 7 hours in one stream with Mac and Deceptus. And of course, you know, this is like a lot of different things that happened, like in these past 2 streams of it. Previous stream, first time I ever played with like, you know, a group of 3 people. I got Deceptus and Mac together on it. Now next step is getting like a group of 4 people together for this. And had a blast with that. And tonight, you know, we had like another first, and then I got level 10 finally. And we now have like all the maps so far unlocked. I mean, whenever like, you know, the mansion, like Kurosawa house unlocks, we're gonna be going for that. But now we got Abandoned House, Cyclone Street, and the hospital now to play with. So the hospital, I'm definitely like excited to actually see what's gonna be going on there. I'm not gonna do like I did previously with Cyclone Street, where I like checked out the outside of it and then like, you know, just call the stream there. We're gonna like, you know, wait until like I play with Mac or Deceptus, and we're gonna like, you know, go and see like hospital for the first time together and all that. Hopefully maybe like, you know, Deceptus can join tomorrow or whatever. Who knows? And or maybe if I can actually do 2 streams, maybe do one with Deceptus and one with Phantom or whatever. We'll see how things go. Whatever the case, this was an absolute blast with Stream Rogues. Thank you guys for coming out for this. And before we go, I'm gonna see if anyone's live that I can possibly raid. Honestly, the only one that's live that I'm following is Phantom and everything. That technically wouldn't really count, because I mean I already was trying to send you guys over to her anyway. So, and plus it's not really like a successful raid. They know what's coming. But whatever the case, so yeah, no raid tonight because there's not really anyone like, you know, I follow that's live outside of Phantom and everything. But again, you know, I just did a simple, you know, thing here where, you know, once again, for those who aren't following her, you can do so at right there at PhantomPryncess. Make sure I got that right. Yeah. All right, and of course, like her name is literally like right there, like, you know, on the stream right there. So that's
Thank you, Amber.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys definitely go give her a follow and everything. She plays like a lot of Phasmophobia, and I think I actually introduced her to a new game. She hopefully will definitely, be playing with her friends if they pick it up as well. So even if like, you know, times I won't be around to play, you know, I may not, you know, be playing with her, at least, you know, hopefully she can introduce her friends to this and they can group up. Because it's such an absolutely, you know, great game. Definitely needs some more polish. Definitely needs some more work to it and everything, especially with the freaking Revenant. Thankfully, we didn't encounter it this time. Because
that's fair.
That's the thing. Like, it seems like in each game we played, or like between Forewarned and this, me and Mac have our arch enemies. For Mac in this game, it's the Revenant, and Forewarned, it's I believe it's Necrif. No, it's Ophrys. And in Forewarned, I think my arch enemy is a Tymon, possibly Rathos. In this game, not entirely sure which my arch enemy is in this one. I'd say probably the Revenant as well, just because I don't like it, so because I'm not too really fond of it. But at the same time, I also have like, you know, had like a few rounds with I still need to get like the response to the Ouija board, but I don't care about that. I think like honestly for me, the main ghost I'm not really too much of a fan of. I don't know, like the Boogie, like definitely like scared the crap out of me the other day and everything. So maybe the Boogie, but also the Umbrio could be seen as my arch enemy just because of the factor that it like would try to wind up with earlier on when we were playing. It really was dead set on trying to kill me because it was in love with Mac, which was obviously hilarious. Like the Umbrio is probably like the funniest ghost in here when you think about it, because like someone else can get immunity. Not to worry about getting killed by the ghost. But then, like, God forbid, if someone else walks in there with that person, that ghost is going to be ready to fight them. But whatever the case, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream as much as we did. It's definitely a blast playing this with Phantom tonight and everything. And possibly try to do some more of this, like, tonight, tomorrow, tonight, whatever. However you go by, like, you know, the whole concept of it. And, like, all I'd say is, like, it's after 2, so it's Sunday. So... But if there's no stream tonight, I'll be streaming more tomorrow, more on Monday, with what should be the conclusion of Romancylvania. And then from there, I don't know exactly what game I'm going to start playing next for my story-based games. But until next stream, Rogues, much love. Thank you guys for coming out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching my stream. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to follow me and hit that notification bell. You can also find me on Instagram and join my Guilded server to hang out and join in on occasional movie nights. If you're an aspiring streamer, my website contains a collection of over a dozen completely free text guides with advice to help you out. Sections dedicated to proper networking, the importance of channel panels, handling dead air, and many other topics. You can find a link to my website on my Twitch and YouTube channels. See you guys next time.